Asking multi-everything people out there. Take it away.
Find your glory, write your story, fearless, we will carry you. Time you own it, take your moment, be a fire burning through. Hustling from night until morning, grinding it out, it won't be long. Feel your power, it's your hour, you inspire, you are strong.
Enjoy your Zoa. No applause? You're all fired.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money! Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here.
It's always a good time. That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good. Very good. Coming in hot, Jimmy, coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America.
I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Lights go low, the city goes high. Stories untold under moonlit skies. Pray lonely, got the vibe, got the flow for the culture. Yeah, you already know. Turn it up, lean back, feel the breeze. Late night truths drifting through the trees. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire. Headlines flip with a soulful twist. Behind the scenes where the magic sits. It's the heartbeat of the now and the then, where the story starts and never ends. Tune in, lean and feel the groove. Every moment, a vibe you can't lose. It's for the culture, by the culture. Pray lonely's got the soul to show ya. Breaking it down, lifting it higher. Feel the rhythm, spark the fire.
Well, hello, and a good morning to you, and you. Welcome into another edition of Rayleigh's Virtual Tour Live. We're live on tour this Monday morning. Shout out to the 10 people that were here, 8 people, 7 people, 9 people, 4 people here now. Thank you all so much. We do have 2 breaking news stories to bring to you live this morning. But then after that, we have a story about Georgia, or a destination about Georgia. If you are a Black-owned business in Georgia, you need to be here for this first destination because it's some cash going to be given out. I want you to get some, all right? Also, a health destination for you all. Y'all know COVID really never went away, and there's something you need to know, everybody. Yes, indeed. Keith Porter is a Black man that got deleted by ICE. As y'all know, Brittany, Renee Good, rather, is no longer here with us, so we will talk about that. The NAACP Image Awards is coming up. Nominations are out. We'll talk about that live. TikTok, if you are a TikTok creator, you need to know about, unless it's some dark stuff that is too heavy for you to care about, need to know about it. You think it may not matter to you. I mean, if that's the case, then listen, just move on, child. It'll be fine. But for everybody else that's on TikTok, okay? And if you know somebody on TikTok, you might want to pay attention to this destination here. Jason Lee, y'all remember his scandal with that $50,000 in the Wild and Out show that he brought to his hometown, Stockton, California. We'll talk about that. And finally, Jay-Z and Beyonce doing some good in the neighborhood. What else do we expect from them? Come on, right? That being said, let's get to it. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we got to go on tour. Yes, indeed, we do. Let me take down this iconic intro here. You see that virtual tour background? Yes, you do hear that virtual tour music. Yes, you do. And one thing to know, and 2 things for sure, that over here on this channel, a lot happens early. Roll it.
It's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early.
I'm Harry Smith.
I'm Julie Chen. I'm Maggie Rodriguez.
Morning everywhere. Come on, get up.
I'm Russ Mitchell.
And I'm Dave Price. And it's a little early for this.
Right now, this it's a new morning for America's family. Sun's coming up, so make it all that it can be. You know a lot happens early. Every day's good when you started it off right. But I'm waiting for you to daylight. And a lot happens early. Can you feel it? And I said,
Good morning, everybody.
Are you girls ready for the Jonas Brothers?
We have an early show exclusive. Yes.
A lot happens early.
A lot happens
Early.
The Early Show, weekday mornings on CBS.
It's a new morning.
Yes, it is. Julie Chen Moonves is a new morning to Russ Mitchell, Dave Price, Harris Smith, and Maggie Rodriguez. You're absolutely right on this channel right here. A lot happens early. Good morning, everybody. And by the way, shout out to Ro from Hard Hustle Houston. She just posted to not Facebook, child. She posted to YouTube a short, and she just responded to me. So hopefully me and Ro from Hard Hustle Houston will do a interview very, very soon. And we're waiting for season 2, child, because we need some content, because there are other people that all they can do is be connected to one person, can't do nothing else. Listen, everybody got to get in where they fit in, but listen, at the beginning, middle, end of the day, I do believe there are channels that they do cover a lot more than others, but that doesn't mean they're not intelligent. That doesn't mean they're not informed. That doesn't mean they don't stomp the yard for what they do. But I do believe, in the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., our lives begin to end when we become silent on the things that matter. But God forbid if something happens and you don't want us to be silent about something that happens to you. Okay? All right. Moving on. Let's get to it, everybody. So we're going to start off with this breaking news because I was getting ready for the show, getting ready for the tour, getting ready for the live stream. And y'all, tell me why I saw this morning. I'm just like, are you serious? Are we really doing this shit? Yes, breaking news. David Ellison takes Warner Bros. To court as Paramount launches proxy battle over Netflix bid. Bruh! Are we really doing this shit? Are we really doing this shit? Are we really doing this shit? dude, Netflix won. It's all good. Like, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Y'all got plenty of stuff at Paramount to work on. And this is the damn problem of all these mergers and acquisitions. When you start buying up your competition, it eliminates the accessibility and the potential profitability, not just of financial capital, but of social capital for content to be seen in many different ways and to be reached by many different audiences. So you're taking them to court because they rejected you? Really? 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 Okay, let's get into it, y'all. This don't make no damn sense at all. Here we go, y'all. David Ellison takes Warner Brothers to court as Paramount launches proxy battle over Netflix bid. Ellison's Paramount is suing for grave financial disclosures to Warner Brothers shareholders. Paramount is up against fight for Warner Brothers Discovery. You're taking them to court because they rejected you. This is all that is. In a letter to Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders Monday, Paramount CEO David Ellison said his company has filed suit against Warner Bros. Discovery in Delaware seeking grave financial disclosure of the Netflix deal. Really? Bro, they did a whole investor call the morning of, okay? They put out a whole deck that we reviewed live the morning that they did it. Now, of course, you know, they gave the public the numbers that, you know, we needed to know. But of course, the internals, that's going to be for the industry, of course, right? So, but bruh, really, like, they did what they did. You came out with $108 billion, you know, offer. Your dad added a $40 billion irrevocable guarantee, and they rejected it. It's okay. Like, bruh. Like, this is just bad. This is just bad. Additionally, Ellison said his company plans to nominate his own slate of directors for Warner Bros. Discovery Board who believe they will vote against the deal with Netflix. After repeated attempts, Paramount has stuck with its $30 per share tender offer for Warner Bros. Discovery and has argued that its all-cash bid remains superior to the deal that Warner Bros. Discovery signed with Netflix. Warner Bros. Discovery Board rejected Paramount's latest bid, which included a personal guarantee from Oracle founder Larry Ellison, saying that it still did not address all their concerns. Rather, Warner Brothers struck a deal with Netflix in December that would see the streamer acquire its TV and movie studios for $83 billion. In the letter Monday, Ellison argues that there's a customary financial disclosure a board supposed to provide shareholders when making an investment recommendation, but he argues that Warner Brothers has failed to provide these disclosures, including how it valued the overall Netflix transaction and the basis for risk adjustment of Paramount's offering. He's filing this compel Warner Bros. Discovery to provide that information to its shareholders, because Paramount's offers thus far have been rebuffed. Ellison wrote that the decision will likely come down to votes at the shareholder meeting. While he writes he does not know whether that will be at the Warner Bros. Discovery annual meeting or a special meeting, Paramount plans to nominate its own slate of directors. Additionally, Paramount will propose. Okay, that was double speak there. Paramount will propose an amendment to Warner Bros. Discovery's bylaws to require Warner Bros. Discovery shareholder approval for any separation of global networks. If Warner Bros. Discovery calls a special meeting ahead of its annual meeting, Paramount suggests it will solicit proxies against such approval. These actions, coupled with our tender offer, ensure that you get the final decision on which offer is best for you. The letter to the shareholders read. The full text of Ellison's memo is below. Dear Warner Bros. Discovery shareholder, over the last few days, following the decision by Warner Bros. Discovery to not engage with Paramount on our $30 per share cash offer to acquire all of Warner Bros. Discovery and our reaffirmation of our commitment to delivering our superior offer to Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders, we keep getting the same question: what happens next? Paramount started this process about 4 months ago with a private offer at a significant premium to Warner Bros. Discovery's $12.54 per share price, and our pursuit culminated in a $30 per share all cash fully financed proposal we made before Warner Bros. Discovery entered the Netflix transaction. When we learned of the terms of that transaction, which are inferior both financially and from the standpoint of timing and certainty of closing, we decided to bring our offer directly to you through our tender offer. We are committed to seeing our tender offer through. We understand, however, that unless the Warner Bros. Discovery Board of Directors decides to exercise its right to engage with us under the Netflix merger agreement, this will likely come down to your vote as shareholder meeting. We do not know whether that will be at Warner Bros. Discovery's upcoming annual meeting or special meeting. The advance notice window for Warner Bros. Discovery's 2026 annual meeting opens in 3 weeks, and Paramount will nominate a slate of directors who, in accordance with their fiduciary, say that 3 times, duties, will exercise Warner Bros. Discovery's right under the Netflix agreement to engage on Paramount's offer and enter into a transaction with Paramount. In addition, Paramount will propose an amendment to Warner Bros. Discovery's bylaws to require Warner Bros. Discovery shareholder approval for any separation of global networks. If Warner Bros. Discovery calls a special meeting ahead of its annual meeting to vote on the Netflix agreement, Paramount will solicit proxies against such approval. These actions, coupled with our tender offer, ensure that you will get the final decision on which offer is best for you. Warner Bros. Discovery has provided increasingly novel reasons for avoiding a transaction with Paramount, but what it has never said, because it can't, it is that the Netflix transaction is financially superior to our actual offer. Our $30 per share in cash is simply more than Netflix's complex multivariable consideration comprising of a $23.25 in cash, plus B, a number of Netflix shares currently worth $4.11 at Friday's close, plus C, the to-be issued Global Networks equity, which we have analyzed as having zero equity value. 1. In addition to not disclosing the value of the soon-to-be issued Global Network spinoff, Warner Bros. Discovery has not disclosed the mechanism by which any debt transferred from Global Networks to the streaming studios segment reduces the cash and stock consideration payable to you. Along with the Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders, we have asked for the customary financial disclosure a board is supposed to provide shareholders when making an investment recommendation, but in each of its 14 D9 filings, Warner Bros. Discovery has failed to include any disclosure about how it valued the Global Network stub equity, how it valued the overall Netflix transaction, how the purchase price reduction for debt works in the Netflix transaction, or even what the basis is for its risk adjustment of our $30 per share all cash offer. Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders need this information to make an informed investment decision on our offer. Importantly, Delaware law has consistently required that such information be provided to shareholders. Following the process described under Delaware law, we have filed the suit this morning in Delaware Chancery Court to ask the court to simply direct Warner Bros. Discovery to provide this information so that Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders have what they need to be able to make an informed decision as to whether tender their shares into our offer. We do not undertake any of these actions lightly. Rather, make no mistake, our goal remains to have constructive discussions. I'm sorry. Listen, even Disney is not this bad, and I drag Disney. Okay, I do. I'm gonna try to be better than Disney this year, because my sister asked me, could you take your foot off the gas on this? They're trying, Braylon, they're trying. But even Disney is not this bad. Like oh my. Okay. My Lord, make no mistake, our goal, it remains to have constructive discussions with Warner Bros. Discovery's board to reach an agreement that is in the best interest of the Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders. Our objective from the moment we approached Warner Bros. Discovery was for a collaborative negotiation and successful transaction that would be a win for both companies, both shareholder groups, and all stakeholders. We remain perplexed at Warner Bros. Discovery never responded to our December 4th offer, never attempted to clarify or negotiate any of the terms in that proposal, nor traded markups of contracts with us. Even as we read Warner Bros. Discovery's own narrative of its process, we are stuck that there were few actual board meetings in the period leading up to the decision to accept an inferior transaction with Netflix, and we are surprised by the lack of transparency of Warner Bros. Discovery's part regarding basic financial matters. It just doesn't add up, much like the math on how Warner Bros. Discovery continues to favor taking less than our $30 per share all cash offer for its shareholders. The best outcome for you and for us would be if Warner Bros. Discovery's board would exercise the right it has under the Netflix agreement to engage with Paramount. If it does so, we will be open and constructive to secure the best path forward for Warner Bros. Discovery and each of you. We have demonstrated our willingness to listen carefully to any feedback we receive from Warner Bros. Discovery's board and to respond by offering reasonable solutions, that remains our mindset and approach. I believe in our vision for how we can bring these great companies together and deliver for consumers, the creative community, and of course for you. Paramount is committed, my family is committed, and hopefully this helps answer the question of what's next. Sincerely, David Ellison, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of the Paramount Skydance Corporation. I can't. Really, oh my God, bruh, you do realize that even if they do all this, they still got the right to reject you, right? Like I said, Disney is not even this bad at all. Like, you know, I think about when BET was up for sale, and I think about Tyler Perry and Byron Allen, and then I think about Shaquille O'Neal, Kenya Barris, 50 Cent, right? And I think of Group Black, which I've covered Group Black in the breakdown of Group Black. But none of them wrote a letter like this for BET. None of them. Because y'all hold the power, right? But also, too, you can do what you want to do, but it can hurt what you need to do in the long term. And I just honestly feel like, even though you guys have Paramount Plus, let's just say, right, that you guys want to say, hey, listen, we have a franchise that doesn't work at Paramount. We want to sell it to, Warner Brothers. Do you know, because of what you're doing, that this could hurt Paramount's chances to work with Netflix and Warner Bros. Discovery later on down the line? Because that's what it's giving. It's giving a very scorned lover. It's giving that you have forgotten that people have the autonomy to make decisions for themselves. But most of all, it looks like you are big mad that they were factual in what they said, and you can't handle that. You can't take the truth. That's what it sounded like to me with David Ellison. So I wanted to bring that to y'all. I'll keep you updated, y'all, with everything. And speaking of things going on in the world of media, y'all, shout out to this great website, Urban Radio Nation. If you need to know anything about radio, media, this is the place right here. So, announcement, Hot 97 morning show, okay? So, you see right there, 112 at 12 p.m. Yes. Here we go, everybody. New York's legendary hip-hop station, Hot 97, has its sights set on generating some streets buzz once again. The station confirmed that a major announcement is coming Monday, today, January 12th, 2026 at noon. This time centered on its signature morning show. The branding, title, and host lineup remains under wraps, sparking plenty of speculation across social media. Some of that speculation is personalities, with practically no radio experience. That would not be a smart move. We expect a few of the personalities below promoting the announcement to be a part of the new morning show. So, y'all, here it is. Here we go.
Hold on. Stop scrolling.
I know. You guys are waiting. You want to find out who the Hot 97 Morning Show crew is going to be?
Monday, January 12th at noon. You're going to find out who the next Hot 97 Morning Show is.
So that's the big announcement. While others think Hot 97 should bring someone back from the past, for decades, the morning show style Hot 97 has been one of the most influential voices in hip-hop culture, formerly headlined by figures like Miss Jones, Star, and Buck Wild, and Ed Lover. Each defined different eras in the station's sound, but today's radio landscape looks very different. Gen Z and millennial listeners are more digital, socially plugged in, and less likely to rely on traditional morning radio for their hip-hop fix. That reality makes it increasingly likely that Hot 97 will turn to a fresher, younger on-air personality rather than reviving a name from the past. Industry observers suspect the next voice of Hot 97's morning show could come from inside the building rather than from the outside. Names circulating radio circles include DJ Camilo, Mike Medium, Drewski, and the Tri-State of Mind Saturday Morning Crew, each of whom already has a connection, if not to the station's audience, but with their followers on social media, which can drive listeners to the station. All of those options reflect a clear direction toward the next generation. None of them carry the baggage or nostalgia of the New York shock jock era, and all understand the language of viral culture, real-time engagement, and brand collaboration that defines audiences today. Whether Hot 97 crowns a familiar station personality or entirely new face or faces, Monday's announcement is poised to mark a transition towards the future. The only certainty right now, when noon strikes on January 12th, all eyes and ears will be on Hot 97. The last time Hot 97 made an announcement, it caused a buzz and more from New York City listeners who thought these guys and gal were going to hold down the morning show. So y'all remember when Milagro Grams was giving an underhanded compliment to Amron Wiggins? And I told y'all that Hot 97 TV was going to be a thing. So this is the Atlanta edition of it. So it looks like they're going to be doing a Hot 97 network. So it's 11:27 a.m. So soon as they make the announcement, we will go live to this. Let me bring up Hot 97. Like I said, I normally don't listen to Hot 97, but because this is live in real time, I feel like, yeah, we should listen. You know what I mean? So I got the Listen Live tab on. Let's see here. Why is it not? Oh, I gotta play it. That's why. Yeah. All right, so right now it's Doja Cat and The Weeknd. So right now they're in commercial break. So when 12 p.m. gets here, we'll go live to Hot 97's website and listen. All right, y'all. With those two breaking news stories out the way, let's get to our destinations here for this morning. Shout out to RollingOut.com, celebrating 25 years on to the next 25. Atlanta Black Chambers invited owners to apply for a $725,000 grant. Let me zoom in on that. Yeah, $725,000. $725,000. Okay. All right, let's get into it. Under the leadership of President Melvin Coleman and Board Chairman Marquis Tate, the Atlanta Black Chambers continues to demonstrate how visionary governance, strategic partnerships, and disciplined execution can translate advocacy into tangible economic outcomes for Black-owned businesses across Georgia. Opportunity met intention at the Atlanta Black Chambers 2026 ABC kickoff, and this time the door is officially open. In a moment that blended celebration with tangible economic action, the Atlanta Black Chambers announced that applications are now open for a $725,000 small business revitalization grant administered through the Advancing Black Businesses Foundation. The funding is designed to support small businesses across Georgia, particularly those in historically underserved, under-resourced, but also underserved communities as they still navigate the long-term economic effects of the COVID-19 era. While the evening honored the Member of the Year and Business of the Year finalists, legacy leaders, and trailblazing entrepreneurs, the headline moment was precise. This wasn't just about recognizing excellence. It was about funding recovery, stability, and growth for Black-owned businesses ready to take on their next chapter. So here's how you apply, okay? How to apply for the $725,000 small business grant for business owners looking for more than inspiration and ready for real support. The opportunity is now. The Advancing Black Businesses Foundation, ABBF, is deploying $725,000 in small business revitalization funding to qualify businesses across Georgia. These funds are a part of a broader $2.1 million allocation awarded to the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers through the American Rescue Plan Act, with the explicit goal of helping small businesses recover, rebuild, and reposition for long-term success. Eligible businesses are encouraged to carefully review the requirements and apply for funding while it is available. The grant is intended to provide meaningful relief, supporting operational stability, job retention, and sustainable growth strategies. Learn more about the funding initiative and the application process. So right here, we'll go to that website. And of course, I wanted to show you guys this because at the beginning, middle, end of the day, not everybody has it like that, rather. So wanted to definitely showcase some light stuff, since allegedly all I cover is dark stuff, apparently. But I'm about to get to 1 million views. So wait, can you get to 1 million views covering just dark stuff, or would it be a combination of dark stuff that may be heavy, but that you need to know about, and you can be nuanced, emotional, and giving a fuck about people, and then showcase the light stuff that we can be more than what's talked about us, showcase that everything's gonna be okay, and also too, just to create the space to know that, hey, we got each other. But hey, what do I know though, right? Not like I've been doing YouTube for 3 years or anything. But let's roll on, child. The Advancing Black Businesses Foundation, ABBF, has been awarded a $725,000 small business revitalization SBR grant, marking a significant milestone in its ongoing efforts to support small businesses, particularly those in Black and historically under-resourced communities still recovering from the long-term economic impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. The SBR grant was awarded for the Georgia Coalition of Black Chambers, GCBC, which received $2.1 million in funding from the Office of Brian Kemp through the American Rescue Plan at ARPA. Now, even though we all know that Stacey Abrams should be the governor of Georgia, we gotta take what we can get, especially with the society we live in today. Okay. All right. Moving on. These federal ARPA funds were designated to provide targeted economic relief and recovery support for small businesses across Georgia. ABBF's award reflects strong alignment with the program's objectives and confidence in the foundation's capacity to responsibly administer and deploy resources that stabilize small businesses, preserve jobs, and foster long-term equitable economic growth. So addressing ongoing barriers to recovery. While Georgia's small business community has demonstrated remarkable resilience, many enterprises, particularly those in Black and historically under-resourced communities, continue to face persistent challenges: inflation, supply chain disruptions, reduced consumer spending, tariffs as well, okay? And limited access to capital have slowed full recovery for countless small businesses. In response, ABBF has developed a comprehensive program management plan focused on supporting businesses located in Georgia's District 3, with an emphasis on stability, sustainability, and long-term growth. The initiative is designed not only to provide immediate relief, but also to strengthen the operational foundation of participating businesses. So here are the pillars right here. Program structure and core pillars. The Small Business Revitalization Grant Program is anchored by 3 core pillars: technical assistance, strengthening business knowledge, compliance, and operational readiness to support long-term success; capital support, providing critical funding to eligible small businesses with individual grants of $5,000 or more. $5,000 or more. $5,000 or more. Incubators and accelerators supporting growth among underserved and emerging entrepreneurs through structured development opportunities. A key component of the program is the integration of the Money Smart for Small Business curriculum developed by the FDIC. Do they still cover you up to $250,000, or has the president taken that away yet? Not wishing that, y'all, but you see the country we live in right now, okay? And the U.S. Small Business Administration, this nationally recognized instructor-led program, will be incorporated into the mandatory orientation session for grant recipients to promote sound financial management, accountability, and responsible use of funds. The program timeline and next steps. The Small Business Revitalization Grant Program is scheduled to launch in February and run through May, with additional details to be announced in the coming weeks. ABBF will share application information, eligibility criteria information, and participation requirements as the program rollout progresses. Right here about Advancing Black Businesses Foundation. The Advancing Black Businesses Foundation, ABBF, is a 501c3 nonprofit organization dedicated to fostering partnerships with the Atlanta Black Chambers, ABC, and other Black chambers across Georgia. ABBF's mission is to educate Black business owners and consumers on effective strategies for collaboration, economic empowerment, and sustainable growth through education, advocacy, and resource sharing. ABBF works to drive long-term economic equity and opportunity within the Black community. So, if you want the opportunity to get to this bag, I'm going to drop the link in the live chat right now. Now, the application will be out in February, so whenever it comes out, I will definitely update y'all on this, because $5,000 is $5,000. And not to mention, too, I love with this program, you also have to take classes. Now, I know a lot of us, get tired of education. Some people don't like being educated at all about anything else. But that's neither here nor there, child. But with that being said, I do love the fact that there is a foundation for a pathway, so that way these funds can be executed properly, right? So shout out to the Advancing Black Businesses Foundation, and shout out to Georgia making it do what it do with $725,000. That's what's up right there. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. More Brainley's Virtual Draw Live coming up right from this space right here and right now. Let's get to it, everybody. Once again, shout out to rollingout.com, celebrating 25 years. On to the next 25. Yes, indeed. Long COVID affects 7 million Americans with lasting symptoms. Patients continue experiencing debilitating effects months and years after initial infection as research efforts expand. Here we go, y'all. Sarah Martinez thought she had recovered from COVID-19 after 2 weeks of illness in early 2022. Instead, the 34-year-old elementary school teacher found herself unable to climb stairs without gasping for breath. Her memory faltered during lessons she had taught for years. Simple tasks like grocery shopping left her exhausted for days. Martinez is one of approximately 7 million Americans living with long COVID, a condition that continues to baffle medical professionals and devastate patients' lives. The syndrome occurs when symptoms persist or develop weeks or months after the initial infection has cleared. Some patients never fully recovered from their acute illness, while others felt better briefly before new symptoms emerged. The condition affects people regardless of how their initial COVID-19 case was. Even those who experience mild infections or were asymptomatic can develop long COVID. This unpredictability has left millions of people anxious about their long-term health prospects. Understand the widespread symptoms. Long COVID manifests differently in each patient, making diagnosis and treatment particularly challenging. However, certain patterns have emerged as doctors examine thousands of cases across the country. Crushing fatigue ranks among the most commonly reported symptom affecting roughly 80% of long COVID patients. This isn't ordinary tiredness that improves with with rest. Patients describe the profound exhaustion that makes basic activities feel impossible. Many can no longer work full-time or care for their families as they once did. Brain fog has become a definitive feature of the syndrome. Patients struggle with memory, concentration, and finding words. A 42-year-old accountant in Chicago who once managed complex financial portfolios now has difficulty balancing her checkbook. A college professor in Oregon can't remember his students' names despite teaching them for an entire semester. Breathing problems persist long after the lungs should have healed. Patients experience shortness of breath during minimal exertion or while simply talking. Some require supplemental oxygen months after their initial infection. Heart complications have emerged as a serious concern. Patients report racing heartbeats, chest pain, and dizziness upon standing. Some develop postural or orthostatic tachycardia syndrome, a condition where the heart rate spikes dramatically with position changes. Oh my Lord Jesus! Wow. 4 major body systems under attack. Research has revealed that long COVID affects multiple organ systems simultaneously. The respiratory system shows persistent inflammation and reduced lung capacity in many patients. Chest scans reveal lingering abnormalities when oxygen levels appear normal. The cardiovascular system faces increased risk of blood clots, heart inflammation, and irregular rhythms. Studies show elevated heart attack and stroke risk that persists for at least a year after infection. The neurological system suffers widespread effects beyond brain fog. Patients experience headaches, nerve pain, tremors, and difficulty sleeping. Some develop dysautonomia. I'm rather sorry if I butchered that to the health professionals out there, where the autonomic nervous system malfunctions, affecting everything from heart rate to digestion. The immune system appears to remain in overdrive, creating ongoing inflammation throughout the body. Some researchers believe viral particles may persist in tissues, continually triggering immune responses. Others suspect the infection causes autoimmune reactions when the body attacks its own cells. Daily life becomes a struggle. Impact of long COVID extends far beyond physical symptoms. Relationships strain under the weight of chronic illness. A father in Texas who once coached a star soccer team now watches from his car. Oh my Lord, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Now listen, that might be dark stuff for the people, but a father trying to be a good dad, that should never be dark stuff, ever. Because he lacks the energy to stand on the sidelines. Financial hardship hits many families hard. Approximately 40% of long COVID patients cannot return to full-time work. Medical bills pile up as patients seek help from multiple specialists. Disability claims often face rejection because the condition remains poorly understood and difficult to prove. Mental health challenges compound physical suffering. Depression and anxiety rates among long COVID patients exceed those seen in other chronic illness populations. The uncertainty of not knowing if or when symptoms will improve takes an emotional toll. Support groups have become lifelines for many patients who feel dismissed by doctors or misunderstood by loved ones. Research and treatment progress. Scientists are racing to understand long COVID's mechanisms and develop effective treatments. Clinical trials are testing various medications, including antivirals, anti-inflammatory drugs, and therapies targeting specific symptoms. Some patients have found relief through physical therapy programs designed for a chronic fatigue condition. Specialized long COVID clinics have opened up at major medical centers nationwide, offering multidisciplinary care. These programs coordinate treatment across specialties, recognize that the condition affects multiple body systems simultaneously. Rehabilitation programs help patients gradually rebuild stamina and function. Occupational therapists teach energy conservation techniques. Mental health professionals provide crucial emotional support. Despite these efforts, no proven cure exists. Treatment remains largely supportive, focused on managing symptoms and improving quality of life. Researchers emphasize that recovery timelines vary dramatically, with some patients improving gradually over months while others remain severely affected years later. The medical community continues working to unlock the mysteries of this complex condition that has reshaped millions of lives. So this was not to alarm you, but to inform you. This was not to alarm you, but to inform you. This was not to alarm you, but inform you. I think when COVID got here, we really did not understand what COVID was, nor what it could have been. But as time went on, And you know, it's really sad to say this. I think COVID really only mattered when it finally hit people that did not believe. And some of those people died. Like I said, I don't celebrate anybody's misery, but it was quite interesting to see the COVID deniers get COVID and then die. I remember Herman Cain quite specifically. So, this is not to alarm you, but to make you aware. So if you feel any of those symptoms, please, for the love of God, get your mask on, go to the doctor, let them know what's going on. Life is way too short to not be a solution for yourself. Okay? Just wanted to keep it a buck right there. So we are it's 11:45 right now. We're getting closer to that Hot 97 announcement for sure. So we'll tune into that live. But in the meantime, between time, wanted to give this woman here some love, some grace, and some space because she's saying what needs to be said. So let me do this here. All right. So this woman right here, want to bring her up. Her name is, as technology works for me, Lauren Peretta, and wanted to showcase this to y'all. Here we go.
This is a big deal that ICE killed a white woman, not because her life matters more than the countless Black and brown people ICE has killed and detained and terrorized for decades. Her life doesn't matter more, but her death breaks through a protection most white people didn't even know they had. For years, white Americans could tell themselves that this ICE violence only happened to those people, to immigrants, to the undocumented, somebody else's problem. But when ICE kills a white U.S. citizen, that distance evaporates real quick. She was not undocumented. She wasn't breaking the law. She was just there. And now she's dead. And when you build a machine designed to terrorize people without any accountability, eventually it doesn't discriminate anymore. It just destroys. And the media suddenly cares because she's white. When ICE kills Black and brown people, when they rip families apart, when they die in a detention center, it gets buried. A paragraph in local news if we're lucky. But when a white woman dies, it's a national headline. The racism in that disparity is staggering. Her death isn't any more tragic. It's just more visible. And here's what makes it even harder to sit with. Most white women voted for Trump. They voted for this administration that weaponized ICE and made the cruelty all happen, that turned human beings into profit margins. They voted for the system, and now it's killed one of their own. Immigrant communities have been trying to warn everyone for a decade now. They've been living this nightmare while being told that they deserved it, that they should have just come here legally, that this was somehow justice. And it wasn't justice. It was always terror. And it's finally touching people who they thought were exempt. Maybe that's what it takes, not because white lives matter more, but because some people only learn when the pain reaches their own doorstep. If this death finally makes people see what's happening all along, not just to immigrants, but to all of us living under systems designed to control and extract, then maybe something shifts. Not because she deserved to die or be the one that mattered, but because her death might be the crack that breaks this whole thing open. This is the end of ICE giving a single fuck. All bets are off. They've been off. They've been doing this for years. But now they're not even pretending. They do not give a shit. This is what happens when we're giving bounties to a bunch of fucking losers who get a job where they can terrorize people with unchecked power and a bonus. Let me be super clear. ICE exists to make rich people richer. ICE exists to terrorize working people. ICE exists to ethnically cleanse the United States.
Shout out to Lauren Peretta. Shout out to her. And, you know, I want to mention something that she said. It only matters when it comes to our doorstep. You know how Issa Rae said, I'm rooting for everybody black. I wonder if that includes Amanda Seals, Lisa Rae, or Issa Rae, rather. And I think we live in a society where we like to be distracted because we don't have the emotional intelligence to be able to talk about other things. Now, if it's hard to talk about those things, then just say that shit. But God forbid, if ICE does this to a family member that you care about, or a friend you care about, or some children you care about, grandchildren included, or to your fucking damn self, then there ain't gonna be dark stuff no more. I mean, if we really want to say what's dark stuff, right? Well, we consider the civil rights movement dark stuff, because I don't think without them covering that dark stuff, we would be able to do what we do now. Well. With that beautiful sister saying what she said, and yes, I said SISTA. She's an ally sister, okay? Good damn. She's doing much more than many other people, okay? And I'm not saying everybody gotta be aware and this, that, and the third, and change their whole perspective and start creating content like that and do this, that, and the third, but good damn. I mean, if you don't like dark stuff, then you don't like facts. If you don't like dark stuff, you don't like journalism. If you don't like dark stuff, you don't really like the activism that has been happening for years to make sure that you, I, and everybody else could have rights. There are people overseas right now fighting for us. But I guess people in the Army, Navy, and Air Force, them fighting in wars, that's dark stuff to protect us, right? I guess black nurses, CNAs, and everybody else making sure that black women don't die on hospital tables is dark stuff too, right? Okay, child, let's roll on. Let's roll on. From blacknews.com, everybody, here we go. Black dad of two named Keith Porter deleted by off-duty ICE agent. His family speaks out. Nationwide, as protests intensify nationwide over fatal powings involving immigration and customs enforcement agents, the family of Keith Porter Jr. is again demanding justice. Porter, a 43-year-old African-American father of two, was deleted on New Year's Eve in Northridge, California by off-duty ICE agent. His death has resurfaced in public discussion amid outrage over a separate ICE-related killing in Minneapolis. According to Fox 11, the Los Angeles Police Department says that Porter was piled shortly after 10:30 p.m. on December 31st at an apartment complex where he and the off-duty agent lived. Police claim Porter had been firing celebratory pals in the air with an AR-15 style rifle. Now, I will say this, right? Because we keep it a buck about everything. And by the way, that includes anything and everything else that may seem dark but needs to be known about too. Okay, so let's keep it a buck. He should not have been using an AR-15 style rifle. He should not. Quite frankly, that has been needed to stop a long time ago, because what comes up must come down. So let's get that straight. He should not have been doing that. Okay. The agent reportedly heard the PAL fire, confronted Porter, and then later opened fire. And this is the problem, right? You confronted Porter, right? Now, of course, we don't know what Porter did, if there was, an exchange where Porter almost opened fire on him. But regardless, this should not have happened at all. Authorities have not released clear details explaining what occurred in the moments leading up to the fatal powering. Federal officials defended the agent's actions, stated that he believed he responded to an active power situation, and that exchange of PAL fire occurred. Porter was pronounced dead at the scene, and criminal charges were immediately filed against the agent, a fact that has drawn sharp criticism from Porter's family and civil rights advocates. Relatives and community leaders dispute the claim that Porter posed a threat. They described him as a devoted father and a positive presence in his community. At a Los Angeles City Council meeting, Porter's mother, Francella Armstrong, spoke emotionally about her son, calling him a man with a kind spirit and big heart. Family members are now calling for an independent investigation into the plowing. Activists echo those demands, pointing to broader concerns about accountability and law enforcement plowings. Representatives from local civil rights groups criticized the lack of immediate disciplinary or criminal action, arguing that such cases reflect a troubling pattern of excessive force and insufficient oversight. A candlelight visual honor report was held at Northwood Ridge, with another planned at Carson Park alongside community leaders. Public attention around Porter's death has grown following the fatal plowing over 37-year-old Renee Nicole Good in Minneapolis, who was deleted by an ICE agent, Jonathan Ross. By the way, everybody is the name. During an immigration operation, federal officials have claimed self-defense in that case, while local leaders sharply rejected that narrative, fueling protests across multiple cities. Together, two incidents have intensified the scrutiny of ICE operations and renewed calls for transparency, accountability, and for justice for the families affected. Like I said, that should not have happened to this brother. Hey, Just John, good to see you, beautiful. Glad to have you here. Yes, indeed. Like I said, this should not have happened to Renee Nicole Good. She should still be here, and Keith Porter should be still here. If you guys remember what Tucker Carlson said, if the government can tell you what to think, what to believe, and how to move, then we're all in trouble. Tucker Carlson said that. Tucker Carlson said that. Tucker Carlson said that. And he supports the president. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, we are about to be at 12 o'clock on the dot. So let's go live here to Hot 97 because they're about to announce the new morning show host. I'm sorry, Tim. I can't, y'all. I'm so sorry. See, I would play more music on this channel, on our YouTube channel rather, but I can't do it because of copyright. But we're going to wait until 12 noon. So we're going to all hear the announcement live. And then, of course, right after that, we'll talk about the announcement, of course, who's going to be doing it, this, that, the third. And, of course, after that, we got the NAACP Image Awards. The nominations are out. We'll talk about that live. TikTok. If you are a creator on TikTok, you might need to know about something. And TikTok shop as well. Yes, indeed. Unless that's dark stuff and you care less about it, right? And then Jason Lee will talk about that scandal and what has come out of that. And then Jay-Z and Beyonce making it do what it do in the neighborhood, rather, for the good of the neighborhood, and some positive news stories as well. Need to send you a document that needs all of our attention ASAP tomorrow. January 13th is the deadline. 47 has given Lonnie Bunch justifying items in the NAAMHC. Okay, send it over to me, and we'll make it do what it do. You know what I mean? So for sure, send it over, and we'll make it do what it do. So yes, indeed. So yep, we're just waiting around now for the big Hot 97 announcement. Yes, indeed, we are. Just trying to see if there's anything. Oh, child, I'm not surprised by that. I reported on that. And honestly, tell you the truth, it is so fucking sad to me that we have a president that doesn't want any of us around because he's uncomfortable. Think about that. We have a president that doesn't want any of us around because he's uncomfortable. We have a president and administration and his supporters that don't want us around because they're uncomfortable. The items in it are deemed un-American because they're not positive representations of the United States. Oh yeah, I know. Like he's even afraid of the Natural Garden Museum. He's afraid of plants. Did he watch not the museum and be like, oh my god, hello, JD Vance, the dinosaurs are alive. I watched night at the museum. We need to handle this immediately. I do not want to die. Bye, bones. Y'all think I'm out the way for saying that. I promise you, he probably would say something just like that. So, all right, y'all. Soon as 12 noon comes up, we will go live to Hot 97. Shout out to Tim's too. I hope to see more of her in 2026. You know, she's from overseas, but the personality, the soul, the artistry, the body, yada, child. Demetrius, you should have talked to him. Really? Okay, y'all. I'm waiting. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar as well here. Just waiting on the announcement. They said 12 noon. They said 12 noon would be the time that the announcement would be that. So. We are just waiting. Let me go over Hot 97's Instagram because y'all know that sometimes I'll post it to Instagram as well. Well, usually when you're doing a rollout, you'll make it do what it do as well with that. Okay, y'all. So here it is here. Here it is here. Here it is here. Got the announcement on Instagram here. Told you. Told you. So here it is here. Okay, everybody, here we go.
Woo! Mornings with Merrill, y'all. It's your buddy Kid Merrill, the Human Direct Flap. I will be with y'all faithfully every Monday through Friday, 6 to 10. You know what I mean? The most consistent voice in your life. More consistent than your parents. Which is crazy to say as a radio host. Because you might have good days. But if you got bad days, I'm your daddy now. Mornings with Merrill, baby.
Nah, I'm your daddy now. That's crazy work, bro. Now, wait a minute. I feel like I've seen Merrill before. Like, is he from West Coast? Let's see. He said, I'm your daddy now. That's crazy word. All right, y'all. Then here it is 2 minutes ago. See? All right, make it to do what I do. Let me listen and see. Okay, it's still music going on, child. So I'll just show you the press release here. Here we go. Media Co's Hot 97 launches new morning show, Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill, premiering Tuesday. So premiering tomorrow, January 13th from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. The Kid Merrill brings his signature voice, humor, and New York City energy to New York's #1 hip-hop station. From New York, Media Co's Hot 97 WQHT-FM, New York's #1 multicultural station, regardless of language. All right, then go ahead and say what's on your chest then. Hot 97 announced the launch of its brand new morning show, Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill, premiering Tuesday, January 13th, airing from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. The morning show will be hosted by the Kid Merrill, one of New York's most recognizable and authentic voices in media and culture. Hailing from the Bronx, the Kid Merrill is a New York Times bestselling author, Writers Guild Award winner, and a variety comic to watch. He currently hosts Victory Light with the Kid Merrill and co-hosts 7 p.m. in Brooklyn with Carmelo Anthony. Now he brings his unmistakable energy, humor, and cultural perspective to the mornings on Hot 97. Hot 97 has always been about representing the culture of New York, and Merrill is New York, said Kujo Sugati, Executive Vice President of Content and Growth at Media Co. He's authentic, hilarious, fearless, and deeply connected to the community. Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill is going to set the tone for every city. Is going to set the tone for the city, every morning, and create must-listen moments for our audience. The announcement comes on the heels of the historic 2025 for Media Co., a year marked by surging revenue and performance that outpaced every broadcaster in the nation. Okay, all right. Okay, so here's the income commercial. So it looks like right after this, they'll be back on.
Plus, you get premium benefits.
I'll be talking about on my show later. If you want to do this, you want to let me know. Okay. I think I DM'd you on IG, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So let me know, and yeah, we can do that. I think I got to do some grocery shopping later today. So we'll make it do what it do.
Access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Okay, it looks like it's just me going back here. Let's see here. I-97 is the station. It's been the voice of New York hip hop, New York City hip hop and culture for decades. With Kid Merrill, I grew up listening to Hot 97, so to get the morning slot here isn't just a job; it's a responsibility to continue that legacy while bringing it into this next era of me. We're going to laugh, we're going to get into it, but it's always going to be real and a good time. This is a new era for Hot 97, one that reflects where the culture is and where it's going, said Mia Cosio Alba Rodriguez. As the most listened to station in hip hop, we're proud to announce the Kid Merrill, Bronx-born comedian, cultural voice, who has captured a generation with a sharp wit and authenticity as our new morning show host. With the continued growth of Hot 97, the Hot 97 brand alongside Hot TV or Hot 97 TV. This is a moment for us to expand our reach and deepen our impact across platforms. The launch of Hot 97 Mornings with Merrill marks a new chapter. The Hot 97 is committed to delivering culture-defining content with film personalities across radio and digital platforms. Listeners can tune in starting Tuesday, January 13th from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Hot 97 and across Hot 97's digital platforms. Well, like I said, congratulations to the brother for sure. I think that this is a great thing. Now, of course, you know, anybody who you know was going to apply for it, it could have been outside of New York, but also in the same token, it's like y'all is what it is. You know what I mean? It was going to be somebody from New York, so congratulations to DJ Mero for sure, and I think it is a great thing. Oh, wait a minute, y'all! This is from. Wait a minute. Do y'all remember the show? I think it was on Showtime. I think. That was called Jesus and Mero. It's that dude. Oh my God, bro! Wow. Like, no disrespect to Jesus and Mero. I did not mean to forget about them, but like. Bro, I think that's the same arrow. Let me make sure that this is the. Yep, this is it. This is Mero right here. This show was on for 4 seasons. And okay, oh yeah, y'all are gonna be fine. This brother has been out here in the game for a long time, for a very, very long time. Well, it looks like it's still music going on, but yes, congratulations to Mero. All right, then that is what's up. There you go. So you guys got to hear it first right here. Breaking news. Y'all know we always reflect where the culture is, where it's going, and where it could be, for sure. So congratulations on that. All right, y'all. Let's talk some awards, shall we? Yes, indeed. Here we go. From GoldDerby.com, the 2020 NAACP Image Awards nominations include Cynthia Erivo, Michael B. Jordan, Tiana Taylor. Select trophies will be presented live at a 2-hour show on February 28th. Everybody, here we go. The NAACP Image Awards announced its 2026 nominations on Monday with the coveted Entertainer of the Year lineup consisting of Cynthia Erivo, Doechii, Kendrick Lamar, Michael B. Jordan, and Tiana Taylor. Top film nominees include Sinners with 18 nominations. Come on, that's what's up. And highest to lowest with 9 on the TV side. Bel Air ends its run with 7 nominations, followed by Abbott Elementary, Reasonable Doubt, and Ruth and Boaz with 6 apiece, respectively. Tiana Taylor leads all individuals with 6 total nods, including Entertainer of the Year, acting in one bout after another in Tyler Perry's Straw, and for her album Escape Room, Cynthia Erivo has 4 bids, including, my lord, including Entertainer of the Year and starring in Wicked for Good. Yes, indeed. There. Keep going. For music, Kendrick Lamar topped the competition with 6 nominations, followed by Cardi B and Leon Thomas with 4 each. And by the way, shout out to Leon Thomas. That brother was on Nickelodeon's Victorious, and he's just been doing his thing ever since. Like, congratulations to Leon Thomas, man. Very, very proud of that brother. With 4 each, then Doechii and Tiana Taylor were both at 3. There are 2 brand new NAACP categories this year: Outstanding Literary Work Journalism, recognizing excellence in national distributed journalism that informs, uplifts, and authentically reflects on experiences, issues, or perspectives significantly affecting the Black community or U.S. national affairs through a lens of racial equity, social justice, or community impact; and Outstanding Editing in a Motion Picture or Television Series, Movie, or Special, honoring excellence in post-production editing that enhances storytelling, strengthens narrative flow, and amplifies emotional impact. Select categories for the 57th annual award show will be televised live during the 2-hour special, airing on February 28th on BET and on CBS at 8 p.m. Eastern Pacific. Wait, it's going to air on CBS? You mean the MAGA network? The MAGA network is allowing Black people on it still? Okay, I didn't know. Moving on. From the Pasadena Civic Auditorium, this year's theme is "We See You." Child, some of us see each other more than others. The president ain't seeing nobody, nor is his administration, nor his sports. But that's neither here nor there. Let's roll on. Voting for the winners is now open to the public at www.naacpimageawards.net. So here is the full list of nominees for the 2026 NAACP Image Awards. Entertainer of the Year: Cynthia Erivo, Doechii, Kendrick Lamar, Michael B. Jordan, Tiana Taylor. Now, if I gotta really give it, I think that Michael B. Jordan will win it because what Sinners has done for not just horror, that genre, but also too for after Chadwick Boseman passed away, which he should still be here, by the way. I think we can all agree with that. Michael B. Jordan was Killmonger in that film. And so for Michael B. Jordan to lead this thing and for people to still love it and embrace it and everything in between, I think Michael B. Jordan will win it. I would say, Kendrick Lamar, of course, he's going to be a winner regardless. Doechii, for sure, definitely has an opportunity. And like I said, I remember what Monique said, that, the Oscars are the Oscars, the Image Awards are the Image Awards. And so it's from our people. So Cynthia Erivo, child, she definitely deserves something for sure, because she threw down as Elphaba. And she has made an indelible mark on the Wicked franchise. And then Tiana Taylor, legend. So very, very well done with that category there. Outstanding Comedy Series: Abbott Elementary, ABC, Harlem, Prime Video, Survival of the Thickest, Netflix, The Residents, Netflix, Upshaw's Netflix. So first of all, shout out to Netflix for having 3 Black shows in this Outstanding Comedy Series. Harlem, I think it would be cool if they got, because their show went off the air and a lot of people were very upset. So for them to still get an accolade after the fact would be cool. I think Survival of the Thickest is on its final season. Also, to the Upshaws is on its final season. The Residents, I haven't really heard too much about that show, but Abbott Elementary is always clutch. You know what I mean? Blackish did what it did to that Abbott Elementary could rise. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, can we talk for a minute? I feel like there's going to be a spinoff series of where, we follow these kids to, middle school, high school, college, and then life after Abbott. Like, I feel like an Abbott universe is forming. But that's just me, though. I could be completely wrong. I know that Treon Bronson said that the cast wants to move on to other things. So, outstanding actor in a comedy series, Cedric the Entertainer, The Neighborhood, CBS, David Allen Greer, St. Denis Medical, NBC, David Oello, Government Cheese, Apple TV, Mike Epps, The Upshaws, and Vince Staples, The Vince Staples Show on Netflix. I would say Cedric will probably win that one. The Neighborhood has definitely been a signature series for CBS, and man, they almost made it to a 10th season too. Almost made it, but I think Cedric will probably get that one. Outstanding actress in a comedy series. A.O. Ebri, The Bear, FX and Hulu. That's a very, very popular show. Maya Rudolph, Lute, Apple TV. Michelle Batu, Survival of the Thickest, Lawrence Bronson. Abbott Elementary, ABC, Uzo of Dubo, The Residents. Oh, The Residents. Yes. Okay, that's the Shonda Rhimes show where it's like a murder mystery. Got it. Okay. I will say this. I think that of all these people, I think The Bear has a lot of steam for sure. So I think Arrivo Ebri could win that. But also too, The Residents really hit as well with Aduzo Abuda. And for those of you who don't know, she was on Orange is the New Black. So yes, indeed. Outstanding supporting actor in a comedy series, Colton Domingo, The Four Seasons. He did a great job in The Running Man. Oh my God. Giancarlo Esposito, The Residents, Josh Johnson, The Daily Show, Comedy Central, Wendell Pierce, Elizabeth, and William Stanford Davis at the Elementary. I think William Stanford Davis, because that janitor, my God, that is a role. Not to mention, too, he talked about his SAG check being like, what, a penny, I believe. So I believe William Stanford Davis would probably win that one. Let's see. Outstanding supporting actress in a comedy series, Edwina Finley, The Residents, Ego Newman, Saturday Night Live, Janelle James, Abbott Elementary, Jerry Johnson, Harlem, and Wanda Sykes, The Upshaws. Oh, I feel like it's going to be between Janelle James and Wanda Sykes. I really do. Like, Wanda Sykes is Wanda Sykes, okay? She's a legend, so of course that. But Janelle James, Principal Ava, come on now. And Janelle James in that episode where she had the blue and brown look. Be lucky I wasn't a parent in that show. Moving on. Outstanding drama series, Bel Air, Peacock, Beyond the Gate, CBS, Forever, Netflix, Paradise, Hulu, Reasonable Doubt, Hulu. I know that Bel Air just had its final season. And by the way, I do think Wanda Sykes will win it. I do believe that. But Janelle James could be a close second. I do believe that Beyond the Gates deserve it. I really do. It is a great, great show. I reviewed in the beginning. And that cast deserves a win. I think, Paradise is amazing. I watched the recaps on that show. Great show there. Bel Air is definitely going to be amazing no matter what. Forever, I think that's Marie Block Ali show, I believe, and The Reasonable Doubt has been very popular on Hulu, but I think Beyond the Gates definitely deserves it for sure. All right, outstanding actor in a drama series. Oh man, Forrest Whitaker, Godfather of Harlem, MGM Plus, Jabari Banks, Bel Air, Peacock, Michael Cooper Jr., Forever, Morris Chestnut, Watson, Sterling K. Brown, Paradise. I feel like it's going to be between Morris Chestnut and Sterling K. Brown. I really do like those two, but if I had to give it, I think that probably Paradise is Sterling K. Brown, because Paradise, if you don't know that show, it's almost like Under the Dome on CBS, but it's such a deeper story. And season 2 is coming out on Hulu very soon. So yes, indeed. And Morris Chestnut, Rosewood. I need a revival of Rosewood, damn, because I missed that show. Let's see here. Outstanding actress in drama series, Angela Bassett, 911 ABC, and Maya Yatsi Cordy, Reasonable Doubt. I think that's the lead of the show. Lovely Simone, Forever, Bettina Miller, Power Book 3, Race and Kanan Stars, and Queen Latifah, The Equalizer, CBS. I think it's going to be between Queen Latifah and Angela Bassett. Like, I see it for what it is. But if I had to give it, I think Queen Latifah. A lot of people were very, very hurt when the Equalizer got canceled. So I think the Equalizer will probably win that one. And Queen Latifah, outstanding supporting actor in a drama series, Adrian Holmes, Bel-Air, Eto Escedo, The Diplomat, Netflix, Caleb McLaughlin, Stranger Things, Netflix, Jacob Lattimore, The Shy, Showtime, and Wood Harris Forever, Netflix. I think Caleb McLaughlin will win that. I mean, did y'all not see how big a Stranger Things finale was in theaters? Like, I think that would be a huge win for Stranger Things for sure. Then we have outstanding supporting actress in a drama series, Aisha Hines, 911, Audrey McDonald, Gilded Age, HBO Max, Kara Pittman, Forever, Netflix. Oh man, Kara Pittman, The Morning Show for Apple TV. Oh, you got a double nomination. Oh my God. That's savage. That's savage, man. That is so savage. And Nicole Bari, The Morning Show, Apple TV. I will say Kara Pittman has definitely been throwing down on The Morning Show for sure. So I will definitely say she will win that. Outstanding limited TV series. Outstanding limited television, rather, series special movie G20, Prime Video, Ironheart, Disney Plus, Ruth and Boaz, Netflix, Straw, Netflix, Washington Black, Hulu. I think Ironheart could win it because for one, we do know about Reed Williams from comics, and I think right now, just to know that, you know, Black superheroes matter, I think that would be a great win for Ironheart. Also, too, that's produced by Ryan Coogler as well. Outstanding actor in a limited television series special movie. Brian Ty Henry, Dope Thief, Apple TV. Giancarlo Esposito, Dope Feed the Children, Tubi, Idris Elba, Heads of State Prime Video, Tay Diggs, Sarah McMillan, His, Hers, and Ours, and Tyler Lepley, Ruth and Boaz. I'm gonna give it to Idris Elba, bro. I mean, it's Idris Elba. Like, what you want me to do? Outstanding actress in a limited television series special movie, Brandy Norwood, Christmas Everyday, Lifetime, Dominique Thorne, Ironheart, Soraya, Ruth and Boaz, Taraji P. Henson, Straw, Netflix, and Viola Davis, G20, Prime Video. Oh, G20 was about the G20 summit guy. I'm gonna say Viola Davis. Not saying Taraji P. Henson won't win it because she definitely could, but Viola Davis for sure. First of all, shout out. Yes, we got a YouTuber on this thing. I'm here for it. Outstanding news / information series of special CNN Newsnight with Abby Phillips, CNN. Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates Jr., PBS. Hurricane Katrina, 20 years after the storm, Robin Roberts. Michelle Obama, The Style, The Power, The Look of Conversation with Robin Roberts. So Robin Roberts is nominated twice as well, my lord, at the Don Lemon Show on YouTube. You know, I want Don Lemon to win. And I'll tell you why. Because I think that for what we do on YouTube, I think the career economy needs to be recognized in the Black community. And so the fact that Don Lemon got to be nominated for a NAACP Image Award is absolutely huge. And it goes to show that Don Lemon still has that power, right? So, yes, indeed. All right, y'all. Here we go. Outstanding Talk Series. House Guest, YouTube TV. That is, let me pull up the brother, because that brother there, he was on he was on Channel 1 News. Scott Evans, that's what I was about to say. So Scott Evans, he was on Channel 1 News, and then he is on Access Hollywood. He's been making it do what it do. So Scott Evans, man, for house guest Sherry Syndicate, Tamron Hall, show ABC, Jennifer Hudson show Syndicate, and The View ABC. You know, I really want Scott Evans to win it. I do. I want Scott Evans to win it. You know, he has had many guests like Niecy Nash. Yeah, he's had many people. Niecy, and not to mention who he's about to go on a tour as well. Yes, indeed he is. He's about to go on tour. So Jay Farrell was over at his house. Karuchi Dran, Jay Farrell, Chelsea Handley, Yvonne Orji, Kamala Harris, Tyler Lepley, Haley Bailey, Regina King, Aisha Tyler, Pretty V, Amber Riley, Janelle Jones, Mama Tina. So he's been doing his thing, and I think that would do a lot for his career. Not saying he doesn't have a career already, but I think I'm pulling for the underdogs, damn it. And God, if Jennifer Hudson gets that award, I'm going to fucking lose it. I'm like, we gotta do better in terms of who gets a talk show. And listen, Jennifer Hudson's an amazing singer. She's an amazing actress, right? She can act and sing. Y'all should have saw Jessie Wu in her commentary, right? You were extra on Dreamgirls. Okay, child. Okay. All right. Being very triggered right now because I hope the show is on this list does not win. Outstanding reality program / reality competition services / game show. Celebrity Family Feud on ABC, Dancing with the Stars, ABC, Full Court Press, ESPN, ESPN Plus, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, the Oprah Winfrey Network, and Ready to Love on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Now, of course, if I'm really thinking about this, I really think that probably Dancing with the Stars will win this thing because the power of Dancing with the Stars has given so many people new life. You know what I mean? So I do believe Dancing with the Stars, and not to mention there's been plenty of black celebrities that have going on that show as well. Emmett Smith being one of them. Now out of both own shows, Ready to Love, I think, has more of a cultural impact in terms of outstanding reality program because it's the only black love dating show on television. So I'm pulling for Ready to Love. So I think my first pick is going to be Dancing with the Stars, but my other pick will be Ready to Love. Okay? Just keeping it a buck. All right? Check. Oh, and y'all need some more shows. You really do. You really, really need some more shows because my Lord Jesus, really. Outstanding variety series with special Tiny Desk concert celebrates Black Music Month 2025, National Public Radio, HBCU Honors, BET Networks, BET Awards 2025, BET Networks, Wicked One Wonderful Night, NBC, Al Sadiq, My Two Sons, YouTube / Moment PPB. I'm guessing that is a comedy special, I guess. I believe Al Sadiq is a comedian. You know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I want NPR to win it because y'all know that the Corporation for Public Broadcasting has been disbanded because of the precedent. So to see a public platform get a win would be amazing. So I'm pulling for NPR to win that one. And like I said, y'all, I could be wrong in all my predictions. These are my predictions, okay? Outstanding children's program, Eyes of Wakanda, Disney Plus, Gracie's Corner, YouTube TV, I Knew Cartoon Network, Percy Jackson and the Olympians of Disney Plus, and Reading Rainbow Kids. So we cover I Knew and Reading Rainbow here on the show as destinations. And you know what? I really want I Knew to win. Because that is from Nigeria overseas, and they've really done a lot of good work. And shout out to Cartoon Network for putting on a show of that caliber. So I'm pulling for IU to win for sure. Outstanding performance by youth series, special television movie, limited series. Amanda Christie, It Welcome Derry, Blake Cameron James, It Welcome Derry. Jeremiah Fielder, the rest of it's Netflix, Leah Savick Jeffries, Percy Jackson, Olympians, and Perry Daggs. The sixth, I think, Paradise. No, you know what? That's the fourth because the fifth is B. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna call it for It Welcome to Derry because that has been a huge series on HBO Max. A lot of people have really rolled into that. I don't know the two individuals, but I will say. It Welcome to Derry will probably win it. Outstanding host in talk or news information news/information series special individual ensemble. Abby Phillip, CNN Newsnight with Abby Phillip, CNN. Don Lemon, the Don Lemon Show on YouTube. Henry Louis Gates Jr. Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates Jr. PBS. Scott Evans House Guest YouTube TV. Sherry Shepard, Sherry Syndicated. You know, honestly, like I said, I think Don Lemon will probably win this just because of the caliber that he is, but also too Scott Evans. I'm pulling for the YouTubers. I definitely am. Here we go. Outstanding host in reality/reality competition, game show or variety series or special individual ensemble. I'm upset with y'all at NAACP because Nephew Tommy should be on this damn list. The Ray to Love, damn it. I'm just keeping it a buck. If y'all could have that wasted, decrepit, dilapidated other show from on the list for outstanding reality ensemble, then why can't you have Nephew Tommy on this list here? Just keeping it a buck. Alfonso Ribeiro and Julianne Hough, Dancing with the Stars, ABC, Barbara Corcoran, Lori Greiner, Robert Herjavec, Damon John, Daniel Ladruski, and Kevin O'Leary. Shark Tank for Moses St. John, Jimmy Fallon, On Brand with Jimmy Fallon, Kevin Hart, BET Awards 2025, BET Networks, and Steve Harvey, Celebrity Family Feud. You know what? I'm going to say Steve Harvey on this one. Because Celebrity Family Feud never goes out of style. Celebrities trying to relate to us through the biggest game show on television, Family Feud, never goes out of style. So I'll definitely have to give it that. Oh man, this hurts my heart because one of the people on this list is no longer here. Outstanding guest performance: Brandy Evans, Reasonable Doubt, Hulu, Dave Chappelle, Saturday Night Live, Janet Hubert, Bel Air, Peacock, Malcolm Jamal Warren, Murder in a Small Town, Fox Morris Chestnut, Reasonable Doubt. You know what? I want Malcolm Jamal Warren to win it. I do, because that brother still deserves accolades, even though he's no longer here with us. It just damn, that one hurt everybody in the culture, for sure. But I say Malcolm Jamal Warner for sure. Outstanding animated series: Disney Junior's Ariel, Disney Junior, Gracie's Corner, YouTube TV Anu, Cartoon Network Little Kev, BET Plus, Weather Hunters, PBS Kids. Once again, I'm pulling for Anu, and I know Disney Junior's Ariel, Disney on Disney Junior is huge because it's the black Ariel, right? I think Anu will probably win it for the just for the styling and the storytelling of it. But also too, if Disney Junior's Ariel wins it, I'm not gonna be mad at it either. Let's see here. Outstanding character voiceover performance for television: Anika Nani Rose, Princess Tiana, The Mighty Nane, Prime Video, Oriel Adiri, Big Mouth, Netflix, Cedric the Entertainer, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, Disney Plus, Grayson Hollingsworth, Gracie's Corner, YouTube TV, Kyla Pratt, The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, Disney Plus. You know, I think Kyla Pratt might win it. She's won other awards, but I think the Image Award for her will be huge. And of course, Anika Nani Rose. I mean, my Lord Jesus, what can't the woman do, my Lord? So I would say Kyla Pratt, but a close second would be Anika Nani Rose. Outstanding short form series or special reality, nonfiction, or documentary: College Game Day, Michael Vick, Glam Through the Ages, Key TV Network. Kiki Palmer's on the list, very good there. Nooches Live from the Front Porch, YouTube TV. Apple Music, Super Bowl 59 halftime show starring Kendrick Lamar, and the day show After the Cut, Comedy Central. I'm gonna go Kendrick Lamar. Like if Kendrick Lamar don't win it, I might have some problems. I think Kendrick Lamar, he definitely threw down with the halftime show for sure. Here we go. Outstanding breakthrough creative television: Shinaka Hodge, Ironheart, Disney Plus, Daniel Lawrence Taylor, Borders, Tubi, Halu Wan, Black Mirror, Netflix, Jazz Summer Stay, and Terrence Avail Chisholm, Damascus, Tubi. Now, I know Tubi is owned by Fox and Lachlan Murdoch, right? Isaac Hayes III, don't at me for this, okay? But Tubi has been promoting a lot of black content, and listen, if fan base buys Tubi, I'm gonna be on it, okay? But in the same token, I do believe we can support at least those two creators, because guess what? The more that they get known, the more that maybe other free video on demand television platforms can win it. So I'm going to pull for the Tubi people. But if I had to say who I believe will get outstanding breakthrough creative, it'll probably be Hollywood Warren from Black Mirror Netflix, because Black Mirror has been around for 8 seasons now, I believe. So Black Mirror is a very strong show for Netflix there. Outstanding supporting actor in a limited television series special movie, Glenn Turman Straw, Netflix, Jay Ellis, All Her Fault, Peacock, Rockman Dunbar Straw, Sterling K. Brown, Washington Black, Hulu, and then Rames Dope Thief on Apple TV. Oh, wow. I'm going to say Rockman Dunbar. And I say Rockman Dunbar because you guys remember that brother was in All the Family That Prays, right? And he is a great actor. I know he had his, 9/11 thing of not wanting to take the vaccine and stuff, but I think Rockman Dunbar definitely is a great actor. He deserves an award for sure. Outstanding supporting actress in a limited television series, special, or movie. Angela Bassett, Zero Day, Netflix, Lyric Ross, Ironheart, Disney Plus. Marjorie Martin, G20 Prime Video, Sherry Shepherd Straw, Netflix, and Tiana Taylor Straw, Netflix. I want Marjorie Martin to win it. I do. That young sister has been making it do what it do. I hope to see more from Genius Productions in the new year, Marjorie Martin. Okay, but yeah, I want her to win it for sure. Outstanding new artist. Okay, now I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know any of these people. Okay, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. But hey, Y'all know I try to always be fair in my predictions and commentary, everything in between. Outstanding new artists, Elamini, Useless Without You, Def Jam Recordings, Lee Vasi, Love Me to Life, Capital CMG, Lita Music Group, Madison McFern, Scorpio, Mad McFern Music LLC. That looks like it's an independent label. Yes, it is. Okay. And that title is Scorpio, Manolo, Who Did the Buy, Columbia Records, and Raven Lene, Bicycle Race, Atlanta Records. I'm going to pull for Madison McFern, Scorpio. I think an independent artist definitely needs to win the NAACP Image Award. I think that would be a great thing. Outstanding male artist, Bryson Tiller, Solace and the Vices, RCA Records, and Trap Soul. Chris Brown, It Depends, featuring Bryson Tiller, RCA Records, and Chris Brown Entertainment. Give On Beloved, Epic Records, Kendrick Lamar, Luther. PG Lang, under exclusive license to Interscope Records, and Leon Thomas, Mutt Deluxe Heel, Ease Mini Records, and Motown Records. I think I want Leon Thomas to win it. Kendrick Lamar is going to win something at this award show regardless. But yeah, I think Leon Thomas for sure. Outstanding female artist, Alex Isley, which I believe is related to Ron Isley, if I'm not mistaken. Hands, Warner Records, Cardi B, M.I. The Drama, Atlantic Records, Doechii, Anxiety, Top Dog Entertainment, Capital Records, SZA, SOS Deluxe, Lana, RCA Records, and Top Dog Entertainment, Tiana Taylor, Escape Room, Def Jam Records. You know what? I think SZA will win that one. She, has been with Kendrick Lamar on that tour with him. And I think that will take him there for sure. Let's see. Outstanding jazz album for Dina Lettici, Candid Records, We Insist 2025, Terry Lane Carlton and Chrissy Dachi, Candid Records, Beneath the Skin, Nina Freelon, Origin Records, Live Action, Nate Smith Native, and then great song, Amar Thomas Launch Ensemble, Amar Thomas Music. I like the We Insist 2025 style. I do like that, but the riot songs that intrigues me, and not to mention to hear ensemble on a jazz album is huge, so I'm definitely going for that one. Outstanding gospel Christian album, Jacqueline Carr and the Legend Jacqueline Carr, Way North Music, live at Maverick City. Of course, y'all know Maverick City has teamed up with the one, the only Kirk Franklin on a huge tour that sold out all across the country. Maverick City Music, Tribal Records LLC, only on the road, live tie tribute for religious music, Tasha Cobbs, Lennar Motown Gospel, and the live reunion in Washington, D.C. J.J. Harrison for praise Jamestown music. You mean to tell me that the sister from Escape didn't make the list? Oh, damn it. Braylon, shut up. Anyway, damn. Who do I think will win it? I mean, Ty Tribbett. I mean, if he did before, he'll do it again. Oh, yeah. Jacqueline Carr. Jacqueline Carr, I think, deserves to win that one. She's been one of the most solid female gospel artists. I think females deserve to win. But if I had to give a second choice, I think Ty Tribbett. Outstanding international song. In our site, Skip Marley, Def Jam Records. Is it Tyler, Epic Records? Love, Burner Boy, Spaceship, Bad Habit, Electric Records. With You, David O, feature On My Lay, RCA Records, and Sony Music UK. You For Me, Torrance Savage, Everything Savage at Empire. I'm gonna say Skip Marley because of Bob Marley. Like, come on. Outstanding music video visual album, Anxiety, Doechii, Top Dog Entertainment, Capitol Records, Boots on the Ground, 803 Fresh, Snake Eyes, Music Group, APG, Escape Room, Tiana Taylor, Def Jam Records, Folded, Kehlani, Atlantic Records, Luther, Kendrick Lamar and SZA, PG Lang under exclusive license to Interscope Records. I feel like it's going to be a battle between Luther and Anxiety, but I think Kendrick Lamar and SZA will win that. I really do. All right, outstanding album, Am I the Drama? Cardi B, Atlantic Records, Beloved, Give on Epic Records, Let God Soar Out, Eclipse, Pusha T, Malice, Rock Nation Distribution, Mutt, Lux, Keel, Leon Thomas, M-Eazy Records, Motown Records, SOS Deluxe, Liza, SZA, RCA Records, Top Dog Entertainment. You know, I think it will be a battle between these three here: Rock Nation Distribution, Motown Records, and Top Dog Entertainment. But if I had to say who's going to win, I think probably I would say SZA. But Let God Soar 'Em Out. Well done to y'all for making that title of the album. I'm here for it. Outstanding track and compilation album, Godfather of Harlem, Season 4, original series soundtrack, Epic Records, a division of Sony Music Entertainment. Highest to low. Oh my God. Yeah, why y'all make this hard? Okay. Highest to lowest original soundtrack, A24 Centers, original motion picture soundtrack, Proximity Media LLC under exclusive license to Masterworks, label Sony Music Entertainment. Louder and Prouder, Proud Family rather, Louder and Prouder Season 3 music from the series, Walt Disney Records, and Wicked for Good, the soundtrack, Republic Records. If Sinners don't get it, I'ma be pissed the fuck off. Moving on. Yes, indeed. Here, hang on, give me a moment. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Church. So outstanding gospel and Christian song, Church, Tasha Cobbs, Lennar, featuring John Legend, Motown Gospel, Constant Live, Maverick City Music, Jordan Sparks, Channel Moore, Anthony Aguirre, Tribal Records, Do It Again, Kurt Franklin, For Your Soul, Recordings, Tribal Records, Don't Fake, Jacqueline Carr, Wayward Music, Jesus, I Do, Mariah Carey, featuring the Clark Sisters. Jordan Sparks, the Clark Sisters. I'm going to say Mariah Carey, the Clark Sisters, damn it. It's hard to go against that. It really is. Man, okay. Outstanding song, Soul R&B, Folded, Kehlani, Atlantic Records, Burning Blue, Mariah the Scientist, Epic Records, It Depends, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, RCA Records, Chris Brown Entertainment. Yes, it is Leon Thomas and M-Eazy Records, Motown Records, Bell Roses, Tiana Taylor, Def Jam Records. You know, I think I will go with Leon Thomas again. Leon Thomas has definitely been making it do what it do for sure. Let's see here. Outstanding song, hip hop / rap song, Anxiety, Doechii, Top Dog Entertainment, Capitol Records, Chains and Whips, Eclipse, Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell Williams, Pusha T, Malice, Rock Nation Distribution, Airtime, Cardi B, Atlantic Records, Ride, Remix Chance the Rapper featuring Do or Die, Twista, CTR LLC, and Type of Glorilla, CMG, Interscope Records. I think it'll probably be a battle between Glorilla and Kendrick Lamar and Pharrell Williams, But I'm going to say Glorilla. I'm gonna take a swing. I'm gonna be a little bit different and say Glorilla for sure. Outstanding duo, group, or collaboration. Traditional 803 Fresh featuring Fantasia. Boots on the Ground remix. Snake Eyes music group, artist partner group. Clips, Kendrick Lamar, Pharrell Williams, Pusha T, Miles, Chains and Whips, Rock Nation Distribution. Cynthia Erivo, Ariana Grande for Good Republic Records. Mariah Carey, Clark Sisters, Jesus I Do. Gamma, Travis Green, Andre Day, Let Freedom Ring. Green Light Music and Tribal Records. You know what? I'm gonna go for Fantasia. Boots on the Ground, because Fantasia, she blows. Now, I already gave Mariah Carey and the Clark Sisters Jesus I Do, which they probably will win it for this one too, but still try to be diverse here, okay? Outstanding duo, group, or collaboration. Contemporary, Cardi B, Kehlani, Safe, Atlantic Records, Chris Brown featuring Bryson Tiller, Usher, Depends. Remix, RCA Records, Chris Brown Entertainment. KWN featuring Kehlani, Worst Behavior, Flow, The Mood remixes, Uptown Records, Republic Records, Leon Thomas and Chris Brown, Mutt remix, and Music Records and Motown Records. So Chris Brown's in this thing twice, right? I'm gonna go with It Depends remix because you got Usher on there. You know what I mean? So I'll go with that. Outstanding original score for television film, Boots, Madison Records, Massacre Records, Eyes of Wakanda original soundtrack, Hollywood Records. Marvel's Ironheart Volume 1 original soundtrack, Hollywood Records. One of Them Days, which is SZA and Keke Palmer's movie. Original motion picture soundtrack, Madison Gate Records and TriStar Productions. And Centers, original motion picture score, Proximity Media LLC, which is Ryan Coogler's production company. Under exclusive license to Sony Classical label or Sony Music Entertainment. I think Centers will win it. Outstanding literary work, fiction. Can't Get Enough, Kennedy, Ride Forever, Grand Central Publishing, Hatchet Book Group, Chronicles of Warrior, African Epic, Harmonious, Rosales, W.W. Noren and Company, Death of the Author, Nudi Gorful, William Moore, Happy Land, Doe Perkins, Valdez, Berkeley, Penguin, Random House, Harlem Rhapsody, Victoria, Christopher Murray, Berkeley, and Penguin, Random House. I think the African Epic will win it. Because, I mean, how many times have we heard of, African epics? We're always asking, can we have more, positive stories? So I think probably that one will win it for sure. Outstanding literary work, nonfiction, A More Perfect Party Than Night, Shirley Chisholm and Diane Carroll, Reshape Politics. Oh, wow, that sounds like a good book. Joanna Tolver, Legacy Lit and Hatchet Book Group, Warren Flames, Bench Osfield, W.W. Noren Company, From These Roots, Tamara Lynn, Lanier, Penguin, Random House, Crown, Hidden Hospitality, Untold Stories of Black Motel, Hotel Resort Orange from Pioneer Days, Civil Rights Era, Commissar Jr., Brown Books Publishing Group, I Am Nobody, Slave, Lee Hawkins, Harper Collins Publishers. I think it's going to be between Hidden Hospitality and More Perfect Party, but I think More Perfect Party will win it because that sounds interesting. You got Shirley Chisholm, the first Black woman to run for president. Sorry, I was looking at my phone. And Diane Carroll, one of the most legendary actresses from Dynasty and just everything in between. I think that will win it. But Hidden Hospitality, that sounds interesting. Outstanding literary work debut offer, Anela Malik, American Soul, Black History of Food in the United States, National Geographic Partners LLC, Charles B. Founter, Red Clay, Blackstone Publishing, Dr. Judith Joseph, High Functioning, Overcoming Your Hidden Depression, Reclaim Your Joy, Little Brown Spark, Lauren Lewis, Sky Full of Love, Lake Union, Zoe B. Walbrook, History Lessons, So Crime. You know what? I think High Functioning, Overcome Your Hidden Depression, Reclaim Your Joy, I think we'll win that one. And then right here, Outstanding Literary Work, Autobiography, 107 Days, Kamala Harris, Simon Schuster, The Look, Michelle Obama Crown, True Tony at Random, Dana A. Williams, Amsterdam HarperCollins, Truly Ritchie. Let's see here, Harper 1, Uncommon Favorite Basketball, North Philly, My Mother, and Life Lessons I Learned from All Three, Dawn Stolly. Black Privilege Publishing, A Cherub Book, Simon Schuster. Dawn Stolly is a legendary coach. I think she'll win that one. Outstanding literary work, Instructional American Soul, Black History of Food, United States, Anil Malik, National Geographic Partners LLC, rated heritage recipes and stories on the origin of American cuisine. Dr. Jessica Harris, Penguin Random House, Carson Potter, We Eat the Pizza, Slanging Pies, and Saving Lives. Now that's a smooth title. Okay, Muhammad Abul Hadi, Penguin House, Penguin Random House, Clarkson Potter, Who Better Than You, Will Packer, Penguin Random House, Wine Pairing for the People, Sean McCoy, Harvest, and Imprint Wilmar, Upper Palace. I think We the Pizza, Slanging Pies and Saving Lives. I like that title. Outstanding literary work, poetry, Death of the First Idea, Ricky Laurentis, Alfred K. Kompoff, Florida War, A.J. Monet, Haymarket Books, Grace of Black Mothers, Martha's Perkins, Trio House Press, Essentials of Thunder, Newest Let the Poems, Patricia Smith, We Look Better Alive, Olive Black, Burnside Review Press. I fully agree. We do look better alive. I would say The Grace of Black Mothers to win that one. Outstanding literary work, Children, Black Boy Rise, Brian Barnes Chronicle Books, Black Diamond Kings, Heroes of Negro League Baseball, Charles R. Smith Jr., Kenwood Press, My Quiet Place, Monique Marquis, Chronicle Books, History of We, Nicholas Smith, Penguin Young Readers, Alon Clark and Her Engineering Spark, Alan R. Wells, illustrated by Deandra Hart, Forrest Strauss Grail's book for young readers, Macmillan. You know, I would probably say it's probably going to be a battle between Yvonne Clark and Her Engineering Spark and Black Diamond Kings, Heroes of Negro League Baseball. But I think Engineering Spark will win it. But anytime we see literary work for children to read that can make them better, I'm always here for it. Outstanding literary work, youth and teens, Skin. Oh, I like how they did that. Kin, K-I-N, Kinfolk. E.B. Zobi, HarperCollins Versify, Nick Blake of the Remarkables, The Book of Honesty, Angie Thomas, HarperCollins Clariton Books, The Scammer, Tiffany D. Jackson, HarperCollins Quill Tree Books, Story My Anger, Jasmine Mendez, Penguin Young Readers, Through Our Teeth, Pamela N. Harris, HarperCollins Quill Tree Books. You know, I feel like this one right here, S-K-I-N, Abuzi, E.B. rather would win that one. I think we're almost done, y'all. I know it's a lot of nominees, but hey, listen, we don't celebrate us, who will, right? Give me a moment here, y'all. Technology. There we go. Okay. Outstanding literary work, graphic novel, Creaky Acres, a graphic novel. Carissa Brill, Penguin Young Readers, Defiant, the story of Robert Smalls. Robert Edward Strange Comics, One Crazy Summer graphic novel. Rita William Garcia, HarperCollins Quill Tree Books. Parables of the Talents graphic novel adaptation. Octavia E. Butler, adapted by Damon Duffy, illustrated by Scott Jennings. That's Scott Jennings doesn't give a fuck about black people or minority, just people of color. Lord Jesus. John Jennings and David Byrne Abrams Comic Arts, They Choose Violence Show, and Al Allen, AWA Studios. I feel like Define the Story of Robert Smalls could win that one. Outstanding literary work, As Black New Yorkers Move Out, NYC Politics May Be Reshaped, Maya King Newspaper, Audrey McDonald Took the Stage, Rewrote the Rules, Adam Davenport Online, Black Joy and Boots, How Line Dancing is Fanning Cultural Connection, Lisa Reps, right? France News Service, HBCU's Real as 47 Cuts Black Focus Grants. This is Our Existence. Jasper Smith Online, On Borrowed Time, Anissa Durham Online. Well, first of all, shout out, and we got online submissions as well. I think Black Joy and Boots, How Line Dancing is Fanning Cultural Connection, I think will win that one. Outstanding Motion Picture, highest to lowest, A24, One of Them Days, Sony Pictures releasing Sarah's Oil, MGM Studios, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures, and Looking for Good, Universal Pictures. I think Sinners could win it. A surprise could be One of Those Days. Outstanding actor in a motion picture, Andre Holland Love, Brooklyn Greenwich Entertainment, Denzel Washington, highest to lowest A24, Michael B. Jordan Centers, Warner Bros. Pictures, and Sony Inadi also Mugua, The Knife Relative with Media, and Tyreek Weathers Him, Monkey Paw Productions. I'm gonna go Denzel Washington on that one. Cynthia, outstanding actress in a motion picture, Cynthia Erivo, Wicked for Good, Your Motion Pictures, Danielle Dead Weiler, 40 Acres, Magnolia Pictures, Kiki Palmer, One of the Days, Sony Pictures Releasing, Kerry Washington, Shadow Force, Lionsgate and Tessa Thompson, Hida, Amazon, MGM Studios. I think Cynthia Erivo will win that one. I do. Let's see, outstanding supporting actor in a motion picture, ASAP Rocky, highest to lowest, A24, David Idris, F1, Apple Original Films, Daryl Orlito of Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures, Jeffrey Wright, highest to lowest, and Miles Catton, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures. I think Miles Catton, because he played that motherfucking thing, okay? But ASAP Rocky could win it as well. Let's see here. Outstanding supporting actress in a motion picture, Janelle James, One of the Days, Sony, Jamie Lawson, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures, Regina Hall, One Bow After Another, Warner Brothers Pictures, Taylor, One Bow After Another, Warner Brothers Pictures, and Wumi Masuko, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures. So either way, somebody for Warner Brothers Pictures is going to win this thing, but which one's going to win it? I think probably Wumi Musso from Sinners will probably win it. Outstanding independent motion picture, 48 Acres, Magnolia Pictures, Love, Brooklyn Greenwich Entertainment, Magazine Dreams, Briar Cliff Entertainment, Opus, A24, Unexpected Christmas, Three Diamonds Entertainment. I'll say probably 40 Acres, probably, for that one. Outstanding international motion picture, 40 Acres, Magnolia Pictures, My Foul Shadow, Mumbai, Soul Main Story, Kino and Laura, The Fisherman, Lou, Vision Me, and Secret Agent Neon. I think the fisherman, you know, regardless of what the story is, I think, you know, when you think of the fisherman, it's always a deeper story than just them fishing. So, let's see, outstanding breakthrough performance in a motion picture, ASAP Rocky, highest to lowest, A24, Chase Infinity, One Bow After Another, Warner Brothers Pictures, Miles Catton, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures, Tabitha Brown, Unexpected Christmas, Three Diamond Films, and Tariq Weathers, Him, Monkey Paw Productions. I think Miles Catton will probably get that one, but ASAP Rocky could also get it. Oh my God, really? Is this what we're doing? We're doing cast. Oh my God. Okay. Outstanding ensemble cast in a motion picture, Michael B. Jordan, Haley Steinfeld, Miles Catton, Jack O'Connell, Wumi Asoko, Jamie Lauren, Omar Miller, Buddy Guy, Delore Reno, Grant Manus, Laura Kirk, Lee Jeans, June Lee, Saul Williams, Yao for Sinners, Warner Bros. Discovery Pictures, Kiki Palmer, SZA, Vanessa Bell Calloway, Lil Rel Howery, Cat Williams, One of Them Days. Cat Williams, I might have to watch that. Sony Pictures releasing Jonathan Bailey, Marisa Bowe, Colton Domingo, Cynthia Rio, Jeff Goldblum, Ariana Grande, Ethan Slayer, Bowen Ye, Michelle Yeoh, Wicked for Good, Denzel Washington, Jeffrey Wright, Annalise Nash, Hydra, ASAP Rocky, highest to lowest, Idris Elba, for Rebecca Ferguson, Gabriel Besso, Jared Harris, Tracy Les, Anthony Ramos, Moses Ingram, Jonathan Harkin, Greta Lee, and Jason Clark, House of Dynamite. I feel like it's gonna be between Denzel Washington, Michael B. Jordan, and Idris Elba for that. Like I just see it for that. I feel like Sinners is gonna win that too. Let me tell you, these predictions are hard to do live. Okay, let's see here. Outstanding motion picture, Elio, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures, K-pop Demon Hunters, Netflix job. Sneaks, Brian Cliff Entertainment, The Badass 2, DreamWorks Animation, Zootopia 2, Walt Disney Pictures Motion, Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures. They say that Zootopia is like the biggest thing ever for the history of the Walt Disney Company, but I wish it was an original that was the biggest hit ever. But anyway, I feel like it'll probably be a fight between Zootopia 2 and K-pop Demon Hunters. I think it'll probably be K-pop Demon Hunters that will win it. Now, Anthony Mackie should have been nominated for Outstanding Lead Actor in a Series for Twisted Metal. I will say that. Outstanding Character Voiceover Performance in Motion Picture. Anthony Mackie Sneaks, Brian Cliff Entertainment, Craig Robinson, Bad Guys 2, DreamWorks Animation, Daniel Brooks, Bad Guys 2, DreamWorks Animation, Lil Rel Harry, Dogman, DreamWorks Animation, Quentin Bronson, Zootopia 2. You know what? I think Danielle Brooks could get that. I do. Outstanding Short Form Live Action, Duke Baylor University. Come on, we got University up in here. Yes, I'm here for it. Before You Let Go, Find Your People program, Best Eyes, American Film Institute Conservatory, Ella, Netflix, and Food for the Soul. I'm going to go for Baylor University. Why not? I want a university to win it. And this is the thing too, right? When you're making these predictions, it's difficult because you have legacy media and then you have new media. So I definitely want some new people to win for sure. Let's keep going here. Yes, indeed. Outstanding short form anime. I see Power Up Pollinators, Upindo Productions, Black Man, Chain Will Productions, Captain Zero Into the Abyss, Part 2, Kind of Edge Animation, Jazzy Bells, Deep Sea Digital, and Wednesdays with Gramps. DreamWorks Animation. I'll say Wednesday with Gramps for that one. Outstanding Breakthrough Creative Motion Picture, Cassandra Man, Unexpected Christmas, Diamonds 3, Entertainment LLC, Contessa Gale, Songs from the Whole Netflix, Nima Agonza, Midnight Relatively Media, RT Horn, 40 Acres, Minority Pictures, and Rachel Abigail Holder, Love Brooklyn Greenwich Entertainment. I'm going to say Contessa Gale, Songs from the Whole. I'm going to swing for that one. Outstanding Performance by a Youth in a Motion Picture, Mary Price, The Knife, Relatively Media, Estella K. Kalana, Woman in the Yard, Athena Studios, Julia Karma, Shadow Force, Lionsgate, Nia Dear Johnson, Sarah Spoil, Amazon MGM Studios, Peyton Jackson, Woman in the Yard, Universal Pictures. I'm gonna say Peyton Jackson, Woman in the Yard. Outstanding Cinematography in a Motion Picture, Autumn Durrell, Paul ASC Centers, Warner Brothers Pictures, Kira Kelly, Kim, Euros Pictures, Martin Van Love, Brooklyn Greenwich, Sheen Bobby Heda, Amazon MGM Studios, and Shabir Krishna Materials A24. I'm gonna say Centers, Autumn, Paul. I'm gonna say him. Outstanding Documentary Film. Being Eddie, Netflix, Follow This No More, First Gen Films, Left Behind, Corso Films, Perfect Neighbor, Netflix, Who the Hell is Regina Jones? I think Being Eddie is going to win that, Being Eddie Murphy for sure. Outstanding Documentary Television, A Star Without Star, The Untold Drama Story. Apple TV, Eyes on the Prize. 3, We Who Believe in Freedom Cannot Rest, 1977 to 2025. HBO Max, Great Migrations. People on the Move, High Horse, The Black Cowboy, Peacock, and the more on the call sheet. I think I'm going to go with High Horse, Black Cowboy. Then we'll go for that one. We're almost at the bottom, y'all. Outstanding Short Form Documentary, Black Longevity, Apartment 5F, Peerlo Legacy Unfold, Jock Media, Entertainment, Freeman Vice, Switchboard, My Sick of Kids, A Rhythm Within, Netflix, The Ebony Canal, The Story of Black Infant Health, Your Mama's House. I think we'll go for The Ebony Canal. That sounds interesting to me. Outstanding Writing a Comedy Series, Isha Moore Hacks, A Clickable Face, HBO Max, Frida Chris, The Studio, The War, Lizzie Darnell, Abbott Elementary, 100th Day of School, ABC, Monique B. Hall, Sesame Street, Tamira's Art Show Max, HBO Max that is, and Naomi Ekbergen, St. Des Method, Buffalo, Bruce, and the Mad Kid, NBC. I want Sesame Street to win. Because that got canceled by the president. So I want Sesame Street to win for that one. Outstanding Ryan, a drama series, Angie Jackson Law or episode 10, NBC, Ryan Icahart, Stephanie McLean, FBI, episode 12, CBS, C.A. Johnson, The Beast and Me, Phantos, Netflix, Cynthia Cora, The Pit, 12 p.m., HBO Max, and Warren Mosley, The Lowdown, Tulsa Turnaround, FX Hulu. You know what? I'm going to go Walter Mosley, The Tulsa Turnaround. I'm going to go for that one. Outstanding writing in a television movie, documentary, or special. Akira Muse, Friends and Lovers, Lifetime Movie Network, Jazz Summer Stay, Hulu, Gerard Carmichael, Don't Be Gay, HBO, Netflix, HBO Max. Although HBO Max is now owned by Netflix, so Michael Elliott, Corey Trent, Ruth and Boaz, Netflix, and Roy Opui and Brandon Easter on Woman Age of Wonders, Cartoon Network. I'm gonna go for Age of Wonders, The Age of Wonders. Outstanding writing a motion picture. Chloe Zotto, Hamlet, Focus Features, Nora Garrett, After the Hunt, Amazon MGM Studios, Ryan Coogler, Sinners, Warner Bros. Pictures, Sarah Singleton, One of Them Days, Sony Pictures Releasing, Walter Bosley, Nadia Luff, The Man in My Basement, Anscape. I'm going to go Sinners, Ryan Coogler, he deserves it. Outstanding director in a comedy series, Emmy on Survival of the Thickest is not a moment, it's a movement, bitch. Netflix, Colton Domingo, 4 seasons, Ultimate Frisbee, Paul Hunter, Government Cheese, Father, Facts, Figures, and Failures, Apple TV, Theodore Witcher, Damascus, the Thanksgiving episode, Tyler James Williams, Alabama Elementary Science Fair. Oh man, it's gonna be between Survival of the Thickest and Alabama Elementary for me, but I think Tyler James Williams will win it because I think it's his first directing debut, I believe. But Michelle Batu, I'm pulling for you as well. Survival of the Thickest, for sure. I like the title of the episode. Outstanding directing a drama series, Angela Barnes, Ironheart, The Past is the Past, CC Plus, and time proper reason without feeling it. Jip Wilkerson, The Copenhagen Test, Copenhagen, Marlo Van Peebles, Power Book 3 Race Can't Allow Me to reintroduce myself. Stars and Sally Richardson Whitfield, The Gilded Age, My Mind is Made Up. I'm gonna do Mario Van Peebles. Yep. If you know Black exploitation, you know Black exploitation. Outstanding director in a television movie, documentary, special, Alana Brown, Ruth Boaz, Netflix, Nicole G. Lear, directed in Spotlight, Lifetime, Otale Osumi, Star Trek Section 31, on Paramount Plus, Tony Brand, Not My Family, The Monique Smith Story, A&E, and Troy Style, Never Let You Go. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Star Trek Section 31. I think some sci-fi needs to be recognized in Black culture. Under outstanding directing in a motion picture, it was Elijah Burnham, Magazine Green Spot, Cliff Entertainment, Guillermo del Toro, Frankenstein, Netflix, Lawrence Lamont, One of Them Days, Sony Pictures Releasing, R.T. Hawthorne, 48 Acres, Magnolia Pictures, Ryan Coogler, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures. I believe Sinners is going to win it. Outstanding directing rather in documentary, television, or film. Mayor Questlove Thompson, Sly Lives, aka The Burn Black Genius, Hulu, Andre Gaines, Booyah's Portrait of Stuart Scott, ESPN, Contessa Gales, Songs from the Whole, Netflix, original Hulu song Lynch, number 1 on the call sheet, Apple TV, and then Yemi Oren, King of Them All, the story of King Records, PBS. You know what? I'm gonna go for Portrait of Stuart Scott. That brother still needs to be recognized for sure, so I'm gonna give it to that one. Outstanding podcast. Accidentally Informed Comeback TV presents Native Land Pod, iHeartMedia, Reasonable Choice Media. That's Angela Yee's company there. The assignment with Audrey Cornish, CNN, The Don Lemon Show, Lemon Media Network, and Joy Reid Image Lab Media Group LLC. I love that we got independent people in the building. I'm gonna give it to Joy Reid. I think that will definitely help her out. I've gave Don Lemon plenty of my predictions here. Outstanding podcast, lifestyle, self-help, ageless, fearless, and unscripted Williamson Media Group. High Bother with Melissa Ford, Forge Path Productions. In my opinion, Michelle Obama, Craig Robinson. Higher Round, Just Here with Dr. K, and then Money and Wealth with Dr. John Hope Bryant, Black Effect, iHeart Podcast. I'm gonna say Michelle Obama will probably win that one. Outstanding podcast, society and culture, baby, it's Kiki Palmer, yeah. Higher Learn with Van Lathan and Rachel Lindsay, The Ringer. In my opinion, Michelle Obama, Craig Robinson. Higher Ground, Don Lemon, The Lemon Media Network, and 0 Day Productions. I think Trevor Noah. What now with Trevor Noah? I think could win it. Outstanding podcast, sports, arts, sports, and entertainment. In my opinion, Michelle Obama, Craig Robinson, Higher Ground, Legacy Talk with Lena Waif, Hillman Grad, Lemonade, Media, Relive the Single with Erica Alexander, Kim Cole, Sean Stockerman. On that note, CTG Mia and Politics with Jamel here Unbothered. You know what? I want Reliving Single with Erica Alexander, Kim Coates to win. That's my take on that one. Outstanding podcast, scripted, limited series of short form, exonerated, the cost of wrongful conviction, WURD Radio. I'm interested in things with JC, Jim Connors, LLC, Kingsland, SBH Productions of Audible, Squeeze with Yvette Nicole Brown, Lemonade of Media, Prophecy, Season 2, Audible, Simpson Street, and Q Code Media. Exonerate the cost of wrong conviction. I'm going for that one. On my outstanding costume design. My good. Why you do this? Why you make it hard? Costume design, television or film. Bel Air, Quinn, Silva, Achi, Peacock, highest to lowest, Francie Jameson, Tan Chuck A24, Love Brooklyn, Missy Mickens, Greenwich Entertainment, Sinners, Ruth E. Carter, Warren Brothers Pictures, Wicked for Good, Paul Toswell, Emerald's Pictures. That's hard because Ruth E. Carter, Paul Toswell, both of y'all did so good. I want to give to Ruth E. Carter. She did Black Panther 2. Damn it. By the way, costume design needs to be here for Beyond the Gates too. All is fair. Outstanding makeup, TV or film, all is fair. Cat Bisco, Hulu, Belair, Alyssa Hudson, Peacock, Chief of War, Christian Tinsley, Apple TV, highest to lowest, Ngozu, Odo, Young, A24, Sinners, Ken Diaz, Sinners, Warner Bros. Pictures. I think Sinners for sure will win that one. Outstanding hairstyle in TV or film. Listen, okay. All is fair. Valerie Jackson, Hulu, Bel Air, Terry Hunt, Peacock, Beyond the Gates, Wankala, L. Hickinson, CBS, Reasonable Doubt, Deidre Mesker, Hulu, Sinners, Shaku Terry, Warner Brothers Pictures. I think Beyond the Gates because they're on 5 days a week, so to tape as many episodes as they do and to keep the hairstyling together, Beyond the Gates deserves that. Outstanding editing in a motion picture, television series, or movie or special. Dion Narwhal, Ironheart Disney Plus, Melissa Hoy, Ruth Boaz, Netflix, Michael P. Shar, Sinners, Warner Brothers Pictures, Ralph Jean Pierre, Beast in Me, Shadi Corson, Poker Face, Peacock. I think Sinners will win that one. Outstanding stunt ensemble. Okay, shout out to the stunt people. We care about them too. TV or film, Butterfly, Yin Han Jung, Prime Video, F1 Gary Powell, Apple TV G20 Grant Powell, Prime Video, Shadow Force, Dirty Brian, Stars, and Sinners, Andy Gill, Warner Bros. Pictures. You know what? I'm going to give it to F1. And I'm going to tell you why. F1, if you know F1 and F1 racing, that is a very heavy sport. And to redo, the driving and everything else, I think that takes a higher thing there. Outstanding digital content creator. Okay, I see you at NAACP. I did contact them to see if they could do a content NAACP Content Creator Image Awards because I do think that would be cool too. Outstanding digital content creator art and comedy, Daryl Watkins Jr., I Show Speed, Jordan Hallett, Jordan _Stallion 8, Joshua Neal, Lou Young, and T. Sanders. I'm thinking probably I Show Speed will probably get that one for sure. Let's see here. Outstanding digital content creator, political culture, Elizabeth Booker Houston, Booker Squared, Garrison Hayes, Garrison H, George Lee Jr., The Conscious Lee, Joshua Das Discourse. I like that username, and Lynn Bay. I'm gonna go George Lee, The Conscious Lee. I'm gonna go for that one. Outstanding digital content creator, fashion and beauty, Aaliyah Gaynor, Aaliyah's Face, Diara Taylor, Diara, Eni Pula, Erie Given Sunday, Jackie Osama, Jackie Ina, and Wisdom K. I'm gonna go Ina Papula. I think I'm gonna go with her. Outstanding digital career, gaming and tech, Berlin Emmons, Berleezy, Corey Kishin, Corey X Kishin, Gerald Williams, Hip Hop Gamer, Jay and Lopez, Black Girl Gamers, and Kilo Thomas. Kilo Thomas, you got to go and dig those holes. I'm going to go for him, but Black Girl Gamers win it. I'm not mad yet. Black Girl Gamers need to be recognized. Outstanding digital creator, digital content creator, fitness, wellness, and food, Alex Hill, just at Hot Sauce, Jeanette Jenkins, Miss Jeanette Jenkins, Keith Lee, Keith_Lee 125, Kimberly Villa Burrows, Kimmy's Creations, .1, and Massey Aris. I think Keith Lee. Y'all, those are all of the nominations. Congratulations to all the people nominated. That is absolutely huge to be nominated for an award for the culture of the culture and by the culture. You can catch the NAACP Image Awards, everybody, in a 2-hour special live February 28th at 8/7 Central on BET and CBS. All right. So, with that being said, y'all, I want y'all to look at this because this is something that you guys need to know about. As y'all know, TikTok has been broken down, this, that, and the third child. And I have to tell you, you need to know about this because this is a bit terrifying, just a little bit. So here we go, y'all. I want y'all to see this, just a little bit of it anyway. Here we go, because I know I talked your ear off of the NAACP Image Awards. So here we go. Check this out. Shout out to Rich by Design for this destination here. I had no idea about this until I was just looking up stuff. I'm like, really? Interesting. So let's talk about it. Come on now. There we go. Okay, here we go.
All right, guys. Evidently, TikTok is no longer paying creators. At least that's what I'm gathering so far. We're going to get to the bottom of this, though. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for your boy.
TikTok is not paying creators how they used to. And I'm dead not surprised. We already knew once China sold out, we was not going to get paid because America hates seeing us live easy. Ooh. We were making livable wages off of TikTok alone. And I'm honestly happy that I found my niche and other things besides TikTok to make money through TikTok. Because if I was just relying on my views and regular videos to make me money, I was not going to make any money through here. And the only reason why I still post on this app is because I still get brand deals and I still get wig deals and wig promos to post on this app. I went from making $5,000, $6,000 a month on this app to making $800, $900, posting the same videos, same content, same everything. And I don't post as much because TikTok has been limiting a lot of things that you can say. I had so many videos taken down for this stupid shit. So truth be told, now I just be posting on TikTok for fun. I post everything on Instagram. I still make my money through TikTok commissions on TikTok Shop. Okay. But my goal for my TikToks from last year was to get paid to travel and to promote Airbnbs and just do promo videos for where I stay and for hotels and stuff like that. Like I wanted to get paid to travel and I wanted to get paid through hosting events. And I did both of that last year. I got paid from Lyft and DoorDash to host my very first barbecue. And I was flown out to DR and I was able to take 12 supporters with me. Now it's January 1st month of 2026 and I'm being flown out to Tulum literally on Wednesday just to do a promo for an Airbnb flight and stay covered. So I do not advise you to stop posting on here because you never know who's watching. But if you're expecting to get paid from them views, trust me, it's not like that anymore. Coming from someone who has 800K on this page and 32K on another page.
Damn, that's a lot of followers on TikTok, almost at 1 million. Crazy. YouTube is still king, bro. YouTube pays the best. It pays the most. I can't say that because I don't know what Snapchat pays and I don't know what Facebook pays, but I know that I think for every 1 million views you get on TikTok, I think they pay you about $800 or something, which is ridiculous. YouTube, look up what you make for 1 million views on YouTube, bro. This is why YouTubers make more money than your favorite rapper and some of your favorite R&B artists. It's crazy.
TikTok's not paying anymore, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Less than a year ago, I was making about $1.29 per 1,000 views. Now I'm making anywhere from 28 cents to 40 cents per 1,000 views.
$1.29 per 1,000 views. That sucks. Me and my school students talk about this stuff all the time. YouTube is paying anywhere between, it depends on niche, but you know, across my channels and stuff, man, I can see anywhere between $8 and $12 per 1,000 views. Sometimes even more, depending on what I'm talking about.
And my content structure rollout, none of it's really changed. There was a guy who just came out and said that he's making only 1 cent per 1,000 views. He's got over 15 million followers, and he does millions of views per video. Just back in August, I made $5,000 in August just on TikTok. 5,000. Now I'm barely averaging anywhere from $300 to $400 a month. And I think I know what the problem is. I genuinely think that it's the AI content creators, the AI accounts on here that are clip farming and mining other creators' actual content work and then repurposing it across dozens of channels. And they are mining money off of the RPM and rewards program from TikTok. And the algorithm's finally just gone, okay, well, then no one is going to get paid. I think that's what's happened, because I've seen the apparently Instagram stop paying on a creator fund in like 2023, but they're not even inviting people into the pay program anymore, because they had a pay program they would at least invite you into. And Facebook just changed its whole structure on pay too. Now no one's making money on Facebook. YouTube, I never thought I'd say this in 2026, having to go to YouTube probably here just to actually start remonetizing, and even then, like,
hey bro, YouTube ain't TikTok and TikTok ain't YouTube. Straight up. Yep. You can have 1 million followers on TikTok and struggle just to get monetized on YouTube. I've seen it happen so many times. I click the link of someone who's popping on TikTok or Instagram, and it's YouTube in the link, and I go to the YouTube channel. They got 40, 50 videos and they ain't even cracked 500 subs, but they're popping on TikTok. You have different viewing habits when you're moving from one platform to the next. People on TikTok like the shorter videos, and most of the time people on YouTube like the longer videos. So it's hard for people to figure out how to do both.
They're flagging people left and right on YouTube. It's a sinking ship, and I don't know if we should stay on it or just keep using TikTok at least to build our individual platform. I know I'm not the only one this is happening to. To go from, making $5,000 to barely scratching 400. Yeah, man, I think the app is on its last legs, taking a nose.
Hey, bro, what they made TikTok be purchased by someone American or something like that? I haven't been really paying attention to it, but I know one thing: whenever they remove somebody, America that is, and then they replace it with someone that they appoint, it never really works out for the people. Name a situation when we removed someone and then we replaced them with someone of our choosing. When I say our choosing, I'm talking about America, and it worked out better. It never works out better, bro. I'm just saying. But yeah, this is tough right here, man. Oracle has ruined TikTok. The clip farming is out of hand. I blocked all them accounts. I hope they never get their money back. I knew when they unplugged it last January 2025. Interesting. Dylan Page is complaining of the same. Just use YouTube. Just use YouTube, dog. It ain't easy on YouTube, bro. It ain't easy. It ain't just as simple as holding your phone up and recording and then just sending it out there and it's gonna do numbers. That ain't how YouTube works, man. Real talk, trust me. It's a shopping website now. I have noticed that the ad frequency on TikTok is getting out of hand, man. I'm dead ass serious, bro. You can't even watch 2 or 3 clips before you see an ad, man. Crazy work.
So it wasn't just me then. What? What's going on, TikTok? Turns out the TikTok creator rewards program is not paying like it used to for some reasons. I thought it was just me. I recently joined the creator program last month and I got 1.4 million views. Now, doing the calculations, people are telling me, oh, you should be expecting an RPM of 40p per 1,000 views. 1,000 qualified views, fair enough. I understand not every view is qualified, blah, blah, blah. Fair enough. So with that, I expected at least 250 quid for 1.4 million views, with the qualified views being 700,000. Yep. Tell me why I'm getting £3.56.
Oh, wow.
You damn, bro. And the RPM is 6 pence. Granted, it's not just me, like I said. Even big time TikTokers, like this guy. This guy has 50 million followers. His RPM was 1p, 1 penny. Huh?
You heard that, right? You got 50 million followers on TikTok, and your clicks per minute is 1 penny. You ain't making shit, jack, or just anything.
Cent in the America. Wow. So it's not just affecting Americans. I'm here in the UK. I'm going through the same thing. Well, I don't know what's going on. I know at the end of this month, the American TikTok is going to be established with the Oracle owning that. So ByteDance sold a portion to America because the America is scared, our data is being taken by China, stuff like that, yeah? Now, I get it. That's a big change. Maybe the company needs to show more earnings rather than spending, blah, blah, blah. All that. That's business. I get it. But it's hurting the image of TikTok. Many TikTokers are leaving. Yeah? Luckily for me, my YouTube is doing good. Yeah, YouTube is doing good. I'm growing on YouTube, so I'm not.
Hey, no lie, that's good numbers right there. 39 videos with 2.37K subscribers. Man, I see people all the time that got them around this amount of subscribers, and they have 200, 300, 400 videos, dog. So I would say, yeah, he doing just fine.
First, if TikTok doesn't want to pay me, it's all good. I'm just gonna put more effort to YouTube. Yeah. Even my second channel is doing all right. Yeah, so I'm not. Now,
this is what I'm used to seeing. 250 subscribers with 139 videos, dog. Yeah, that's about normal.
First, I'm not complaining. That's why I'm still here on TikTok making content, because I'm not really that fussed. Yeah, I started doing this just for the fun of it. But if I can make an earning of it, of course I'm going to do it. I'm going to do business. You know what I mean? If you want me to get your attention, you got to pay me. You get me? You got to pay us. Many TikTokers are leaving, which is TikTok needs to be careful. Yeah, both Oracle, TikTok, and ByteDance, both companies now, you need to manage the situation properly. Otherwise, many are going to start protesting and leaving and go to the other platforms.
Yeah, man, y'all are crazy, bro. That's what I call shooting yourself in the foot, because the creators is what make TikTok what it is, and y'all don't want to pay these people, or you can't pay them, whatever the case is. When people realize that they can't make money anymore, a lot of the people who are drawing in eyeballs and bringing in the lion's share of the views are going to just take that ball and go home, and then TikTok is going to slowly but surely collapse.
So I want to agree with Rich by Design on that, because y'all know we talk about the creator economy all the time over here. And what do I always tell y'all? Companies cannot culturally appropriate content creators, but yet want all the benefits. So if you want Brainley's virtual tour, the brand, you want the main show, Brainley's virtual tour live, which would just be really called Brainley's virtual tour, then yeah, you're going to have to pay me a decent amount of money. It ain't going to just be $50,000 either. You know what I mean? And I think that this year is going to be the year where Hollywood and the creator economy have to have many different, incubators and, contests and everything else to really find their footing before, other places like ABC starts ABC Creator Studios. Fox has already started it. So just want to bring that to y'all attention. Okay. All right. So more Brainley's Virtual Tour Live coming up right from the space right here, right now. MediaTakeout.com, everybody. Y'all remember Jason Lee and his scandal, right? With the $50,000 and wilding out, right? So here we go. Jason Lee slams counsel after $50,000 investigation clears his name. A taxpayer-funded investigation into Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee has concluded with the city official cleared of any wrongdoing tied to a recent comedy event. A $50,000 probe commissioned by the Stockton City Council found no evidence that Lee abused his power or misused city funds in connection with bringing wilding out to the city. The live comedy show created and hosted by Nick Cannon was held in Stockton on May 24th, 2025. Months later, Lee faced accusations that he improperly influenced the staff and used public resources to benefit the event. Lee previously defended his role, saying that Cannon and the production came to Stockton as a favor to me to highlight the city's potential. So here it is from Fox 40. Let's play this.
The results of an independent investigation into Stockton Vice Mayor Jason Lee have been released earlier today. So backing up to last year, the city council approved both the investigation and an expansion of that investigation regarding Lee's financial support and use of public funds for the comedy show Wild and Out. that he guest starred in. That was back in August. Well, in their investigation, the law firm Hanson Bridget LLP found that Lee did not violate state law or city charter and had no improper influence or improper financial interest. The firm also found that Lee did not violate any ethics rules or need to recuse himself from any discussions, but added that the highest ethical standards may call for behavior beyond what is legally required. So those findings reading, quote, the facts show that any personal interest was likely aligned with city interest. At most, the facts reflect a possible lack of awareness of the need to consider ethical standards when even one's personal interests are aligned with official duties. The vice mayor responding to the findings by saying this, quote, using taxpayer dollars to pursue a predetermined narrative is an abuse of authority and a failure of fiscal stewardship. Several colleagues privately acknowledged that I had done nothing wrong, yet still voted publicly to move forward.
And there it is, everybody. There back in December, Mayor Christine Fugazi, pushed to expand the investigation, which ultimately passed in a narrow council vote. The independent law firm Hanson Bridget LLP led the inquiry and released its findings on Friday. According to the report, Lee did not violate state law, city rules, or ethical standards, and held no improper financial interest. The firm noted that while legal standards were met, public officials are sometimes expected to exceed them. After the findings were released, Lee criticized the investigation's cost, saying taxpayers should feel extremely embarrassed. Shout out to the black woman who does the meme. This is embarrassing. Shout out to her. It took $50,000 to confirm his innocence. The council expects to discuss the report at its January 12th meeting, which is today. All right. And finally, everybody, Beyonce and Jay-Z doing good in the neighborhood. Wanted to show this off to you all. From the Jasmine brand, New York City server says Beyonce was warm and Jay-Z was hilarious, and the tip changed everything. Right here, I met Beyonce and Jay-Z once. This is an Ask Me Anything thread on Reddit. I met Beyonce and Jay-Z when I was a server at a restaurant in New York City, and yes, I absolutely recognized them the second they walked in. There was no pretending otherwise. My brain went, oh shit, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z. So then I had to immediately switch into professional mode. So I didn't pass away in front of a table. Beyonce was down to earth as fuck, like shockingly so. She's like that one coworker you cry over when they quit. Super warm, polite, and smiling, actually engaging with me instead of talking through me. When I came to their table to introduce myself, I said, hi, and I'll be taking care of you this evening. And the woman literally said, hi, pleasure to meet you. I'm Beyonce. You know what? That's just manners, okay? I'm not mad at. I'm just laughing at the fact of this person knows who she is, and Beyonce is still just being genuine in her, in her humanity. And I swear to God, I almost laughed because, ma'am, I know. Shout out to Tony Talks for that as well. But it was so sweet and innocent and not ironic at all. Jay-Z was funny as shit, dry low-key humor, clearly enjoying himself and messing around in that quiet way. They joked with each other, joked with me, and just had really good energy the whole time. They treated the staff incredibly well, acting actually respectful. Thank you after thank you, nowhere demands. And the tip paid my rent. I said it 2 more times. The tip paid my rent. The tip paid my rent straight up. I remember closing out the check and just staring at it for a second, because that kind of generosity hits different when you're a server in New York City. I've served a lot of famous people, and most are whatever. Some are nightmares. Jay-Z and Beyonce were genuinely amazing. One of those tables you'll never forget and probably never shove about after. So yes, indeed there. So wanted to just show this because we only know of what we see. And like this comment says right here, I love that Beyonce still introduces herself as if the world doesn't know who she is. Right. And sometimes too, we need to be able to see the totality of people instead of just judging them through a very narrow, very short-sighted, and very closed-minded lens. So, with that being said, y'all, that is our show. I want to show you guys a couple of positive news stories here. Elon Musk AI chatbot Gronk is flooding Twitter with non-consensual AI nude photos, new report claims. According to third-party research reported by Bloomberg, the app has emerged as a leading hub for AI-altered images that digitally remove clothing from photos people voluntarily posted online. So, during the 24-hour review of the images posted by the Gronk account, the chatbot produced roughly 6,700 images per hour that were classified as sexually suggestive or nudifying, said Genevieve O, a social media deepfake researcher. So, that's why I posted right there. Megan Thee Stallion was right about this, and that's why she dragged that said person who did the most with Twitter. Malaga Rams. Child. Something else too I wanted to show you guys. You never know what people are going through, and I saw this and wanted to showcase this to y'all. So let me do this here. This is off of Facebook. And shout out to 25_ BWB here. Let's roll it.
You doing today? Lynn Jones, Jacksonville Free Press News. I just want to tell you congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you
you.
hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank
you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
man.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, man.
You keep it going. We got another season, okay?
Appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, man.
I bet you he hugged her right after. That is Lynn Jones from the Jacksonville Free Press. Lynn Jones, thank you, sister, for being an amazing individual. We need more people like you, for damn sure. Yes, indeed, we do. And finally, y'all, wanted to showcase this to y'all. DJ Envy named creative cultural strategist at American Dream Mall, the second largest mall in America. So here we go.
Kids from the hood and in neighborhoods that can't afford it, how to ski and
I
how
love
to
that.
snowboard. All channels.
Strategic
There we go.
role positions DJ Envy as the driving creative force behind the venue's cultural programming, positions American Dream to deepen its footprint in music, nightlife, and lifestyle entertainment.
I'm bringing culture
What
to
that
the mall.
mean?
So what it
Okay.
means is like we'll be doing stuff for HBCU. So HBCU panels.
Strategic role positions.
If you're interested in going to HBCU, we'll have panels there where they'll teach you about HBCUs. Not only that, we'll do car events, celebrity events, but the mall has music. So what we're doing is what we're trying to do is create a radio station in the mall, which gives young kids talent so they can start their ability to start doing it now. So this panel, so if you're interested, also has like the big snow program and Nickelodeon parks. What we're doing is kids that can't afford to go skiing and snowboarding. We're taking kids every month and teaching them how to ski, teaching them how to snowboard, because that stuff is expensive.
Yeah.
Snowboard, skis, rent and all that. So we're teaching kids from the hood and also have kids from the hood and in neighborhoods that can't afford it, how to ski and
I
how
love
to
that.
snowboard.
Yes.
So we're doing all that. We're doing the music. We're
Envy
doing
owns a piece of the mall. That's my story.
Absolutely.
Y'all know Envy owns a piece of the mall. Envy owns a piece of American Dream Mall in
So we're
Jersey.
doing kids from.
First of all, I know that they're laughing, but this is a huge deal. And shout out to American Dream Mall. It's a great location. Not everybody really knows about it. And so the fact that kids from, the hood, the ghettos, and everywhere in between, will get the chance to learn how to ski and snowboard and go to, the Nickelodeon universe and the DreamWorks water park, and the fact that there'll be HBCU, panels and concerts and, car shows and lifestyle events and everything else. And DJ Envy, hopefully, there's I tried to find the press release this morning. Actually, let me see. I know it's afternoon now, but I did try to find it earlier today. This morning before the show. But if they have a press release, hopefully they do. And if they do, I will definitely will not mind contacting them to just make it do what it do and see if there could be a way to collaborate, because I do think that is extremely, extremely important. That as DJ Envy goes out to be able to make it do what it do, that he can create, that he can talk, to everyday people. Maybe there's some content creators that can partner up with DJ Envy and make it do what it do for the American Dream Mall. So I just wanted to bring that to y'all. I thought that was absolutely incredible. And hopefully more malls will have cultural strategists to make it do what it do there. So just want to bring that to your attention. Y'all, that's the show. Thank you all so much. I know it was long today, But I need to bring each and every destination to you as we do it. So I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over 2 hours. Yes, we have. Like I said, thank you so much. Like I said, one love, much love, all love to each and every single one of you. And as you can see, we talked about plenty of stuff. We're about diversity, equity, inclusion over here. So just to keep it a buck on that. So yes, indeed. With that being said, one love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. I gotta go do some grocery shopping today, but you guys will get a Housewives of Potomac review tonight. Just stay tuned for your notifications, and then of course, Tuesday will be Married to Medicine. But thank you all so much. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love and send it right back to you. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But now, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now, they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because
Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time. Child Relevant over there doing his thing, minding his GD business, staying out of trouble, trying to get the folks some positive stuff to talk about. Besides lying all the damn time.